Ahem, ahem, ahem. Listen, I know the clock says 0, but what does time really mean? What does time really mean? Thank you, Matt. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Happy Friday. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the new video. If you have not watched it, you should after the stream. Where am I? I'm hiding somewhere. Hi. Whoa. How do I? Okay, hold on. Hold. No. I'm supposed to be able to rotate like this. Why can't I? Hold on. Hold. There we go. Concept of time. Yeah, dude. Oh God. What? No, stop. Cease. Chat, welcome. Let's see. Who am I missing? Jesse, welcome. Brainy, welcome. Wengler, welcome. A truly great person never puts away the simplicity of a child. What? That is crazy. That is crazy. Boops, welcome. Polka Dog, welcome. Tats, welcome. Mad Lad, welcome. Let's see who else we got. Jesse, thank you for the streak. Oh, everybody probably lost their fucking streak because it didn't combine any of the VODs from the Walkies stream. It literally was just like, well, the stream was down for a matter of minutes. This is clearly a new stream. Go fuck yourself. Only 12 hours of road trip left. Good luck, Anger. Matt, welcome. Nerdy, welcome. I don't think I can do that with a hurt back. Wait, what's up? Nerdy, your Cookie. Instead of worrying and agonizing, move ahead constructively. Cookie, how about you fuck right off? How about that? Blue Roses, welcome. Blizzy, welcome. Let's see. B's classic enemy of chat streaking. I'm sorry. What's a streak? Yeah, it's a nudist activity for sure. Stream went down? Fuck you. Yes.
This one, I'm actually quite upset.
Real and true. Real and true. Oh God, I just noticed that I don't have my contacts on. If I look to the right, I wink at everybody. I'm not doing that. That's kind of OP though. Daily check not working? No, it should be working. I'm logged in and everything. What the fuck? I'm logged into StreamerBot. Partially connected. Oh, it's not connected to OBS. Wait, hold on. Why the fuck aren't you connected to OBS? Now it works? How the fuck does it work now? It still says partially connected. What the fuck? No. Like, Brainy, literally, I'm looking at StreamerBot. And it says partially connected. So I don't know how it's working. But we'll take it, and thank you for unpausing it. Stuff was paused. Yeah. No, I get that. And thank you for unpausing it. But I'm looking at StreamerBot, and it shouldn't be working. But, well, we're going to take it. I'm not going to fuck with it. We're just going to let it ride. Time, stream until I arrive to find out. I don't think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I have a 12-hour stream in me right now. Whereas I just does not sound like a good time right now. Shaber, thank you for checking in. Buh. I may have to go put my contacts on. This is actually like, well, why do you work fine like that? Fucking thing. Hold on, let me move this over a little bit. Huh? Nope, still winking. Check chat, wink. Coward? Bro. The fuck? Wait, I have zero plan. I was going to
Thank you
yap.
everyone for this mental breakdown. I really needed it. Thank you.
I don't need another mental breakdown. Mythin, hi. I was going to yap about Ludwig and talk about buying a van. That's literally my plan for stream tonight, dude. The content tonight is peak, dude. I can't even say that anymore because fucking peak took that away from me. It's not actually the game peak. It's literally Ty Wangler. So a typical stream. Like, you got to give me a fucking pass recently here, man. Okay? At least I'm live right now and not like in a gutter somewhere nodding off. Build the van and meet me here? Bitch, I don't even have the van yet. What do you mean build the van and meet me here? You're going to be back before I fucking buy a van.
I'm actually quite upset.
Kels, it's good to fucking see you and happy late birthday. Happy you're not in a gutter? Bro, me too. Me too. Genuinely, like actually not joking. I am proud of myself for how functional I have been through all of this bullshit, okay? You can't take that away from me. Minivan or full size? I don't know yet. I don't know. I've always kind of wanted a fucking Astrovan from like 1996. So, part of me just wants to buy an Astrovan and do like a light conversion on it. Matt, I swear to Christ, I will fly to Birmingham and drag your ass. Know her. I will wander the streets until I find you. Astrovans are cheap. Go for it. In Minecraft. Yes, in Minecraft. You'll have to fight off the spice heads. Bro, honestly, right now, I feel like that may be therapeutic. I'm so close to just we're gonna bring back bum fights, okay? We're doing it. My dad had a 90s Astrovan with like 5-inch TV and VCR. So I had friends that had Astrovans like that. We had the Econoline conversion van, which I also think are pretty sick, but I've always liked the idea of an Astrovan. Bob, thank you for the hydrate. Therapeutic boxing, yes. B's gonna be a van life influencer. I don't think I really want to go the van life route, but I feel like a van would be a good first, like a good like, hey, I made this into a box that I can put a mattress in kind of vibe. I think I would be way more interested in having like a mobile streaming setup than I would like a glamping mobile. You know what I mean? Mac, welcome. I'm gonna come find you. Yeah, drop a couple more of those jokes and I will visit Canada and yell at you. I may have to charge for it. We'll figure it out. We had one? Yeah. Yeah, I had a couple like friends that had the Astrovan going on. I remember specifically with one of my friends, they had no seats in the back of the Astrovan. So it was just like 5 kids in the back of this van and the parents up front. And we went all the way to a Rangers game and nobody said shit about that. That was fine. Don't worry about it. Could probably fit a mattress in a refrigerator box. Cheaper too. Yeah, I don't know. Like that's the thing, Wangler, is like I'm like I'm really kind of not joking about this now. I kind of want to do this, but I really don't want it to be some vanfluencer over the top nonsense. Like I want it to be some like down to earth. I just want to be able to go fucking car camp out of this shit. It doesn't need to be a mobile palace. So like that's exactly the kind of vibe that I'd be after, is like this shit actually makes sense, sort of. I mean, the whole concept kind of doesn't make sense, but mobile streaming office setup sounds fun. You just drive to wherever, take your fishing chair out like that in that Giga Truck video, and just sit there for 2 hours doing whatever. Yes, exactly. And I want it to be like when you fold it all up and you put it away, it just looks like there's like a wooden box or some shit in the back of this van. So it's like kind of unassuming. Like the most complicated part of the van would be making it look like there's not a mobile streaming setup in the van. And then like when you're done streaming, if you want a car camp out of the back of it, you literally can, but it's not like, I'm not trying to make this my fucking full-time house. There's so many things, so many places that I could like car camp to that would make for cool content, but I don't need to fucking commit to like, bro, I totally live out of this van and not my $400,000 house that I just don't show you on my channel. You know what I mean? When does your Brabus big boy arrive? If I ever have that kind of fucking money, I'm going to get a big boy out of spite. Like genuinely. I'm just gonna buy land and just live in that. Flox, welcome. Thank you for the head pats. I don't know if the head pats worked. Hold on. What the fuck? Hello? 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 Are those paused too? They might be. I don't know. Hold. Oh no, they're there. They're just behind my beautiful self as I wink at you. No, I stumbled across, and I haven't actually watched it. I have not watched the full video, but I stumbled across another $500 van renovation build video, and I kind of wanted to just like peek at it and see if it's real. Like, how real is real? Is this actually a $500 van reno, or is this like more garbage? So, and I do, Jesse, I actually do want to visit Canada. I actually do. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I do. That one ambulance conversion is cool. It is. And I would love to start with a 7.3 E350 ambulance van, but like,
Are you sure about that?
I'm so sure about whatever I'm sure about. I don't even like Anchor. I don't even think that's like as grounded as I want this to be, right? Because like E350 ambulance van is like the vanfluencer answer, right? It's not like the fuck it, I have $3,000, I'm gonna try to make a camper out of this. And like that's kind of more the vibe that I want to go for, because E350 ambulance conversion it screams like I'm a vanfluencer and I'm staying here. So ambulance equals space for giant B decal on the side. I think that would be cool, right? So say that I make content with mobile streaming spot V1 and it's awesome and it's something that we want to keep doing. Then we look at $15,000, if not more, starting points with a fucking like that's like $3,000 Astro van. We'll be honest, probably you want to buy like a $5,000 Astro van. $5,000 Astro van with a couple $1,000s put into it versus $20,000 7.3 liter E350 ambulance, right? Like, You get where I'm going with this? Plus, I feel like an Astrovan, depending on the model that you get, you could get the windowless version, still has a lot of room for definitely not a giant B decal, because Jesus Christ, imagine how attention grabbing that would be. I don't really want to put like a cheesy forest decal on the side of it. Why hit me with cheese? Why hit me with cheese? I don't really want to put much on it. Maybe like a couple of bumper stickers, but like I don't need like a van life logo on the side of it. B's buying a windowless van. I mean, there were some windowless Astrovans, and I feel like Astrovans are less creepy than a windowless like other vans from that era. Put a cheese decal on it. Maybe they want to see the dog dryer. There you go. I was really wondering if this was AI before we realized that it's literally just a plushie, like what's in the top one. The Ford version did seem the creepiest, right? Right? Okay, here. Let me just pull up 6E150 windowless. Hold on. Holy fuck, we actually got a ViewBot bot. That's crazy. We almost never get those fucking things. Okay. I got one during my walkies too? What the fuck? Crazy. Okay, chat. Open image, a new tab. Okay. God, that is a low resolution image. Jesus Christ. I mean, I feel like that's actually a pretty kind representation. Unmarked Feds van. Yeah, right? Right? I feel like there are creepier examples than even this one. This one has at least a couple windows in it. All right, never mind. That was still pretty creepy. But I mean, I think it's less creepy still though. That just looks like work van, and it's kind of more cartoony than the other one. Free candy. It's giving ICE is coming to take my family vibes. Jesse, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. If anything, ICE is coming to take my family vibes is like current generation, or I guess previous to this generation, like Suburbans and Tahoes. Imagine that shit parking on the side of the road in front of you. Not sure if the B decals would make it less or more creepy. No, Jesse has the right vibe. Bro, no fucking federal agents are rolling up to you in a 90s Astrovan. Like my job work. Yeah, exactly, Mac. Fucking okay, here. Hold the fuck up. 2015
Only one sussy.
Whoa. Carrick, thank you. Thank you for the 28 months. Okay, if we're being honest about what the feds are going to roll up in, it's probably more like this. Okay? Okay? Don't sully my classic Astrovan with your governmental work, okay? Slightly smaller than a Forester. That plus fully tinted windows. I mean, this is pretty close. I mean, it's terrible resolution, but this is some mafia shit. No, this is actually okay. All right, hold on. Do you want me to just actually show you? This is real. This is actually what we fucking use over here. This is actually what we fucking use over here, dude. Those are the favorite vehicle of the North American feds. Ivy, welcome. Nice. Enjoy the noms. Some are even Teslas. I have not seen any Teslas. There's also like an Explorer version of these. It's like Tahoes and Explorers. I used to have a 99 police Tahoe. Yeah, it's been a thing. You have a couple in your city? That's crazy. That's wild to even think about. Blacked out police Tesla is scary. I don't think that we have unmarked Teslas in the fleet around here. I think we have like, I'm pretty sure we have like Altimas as the as the unmarks around here. Explorers and Durangos. I don't think we have any Durangos, but I have seen Durangos before. Yeah. Oh my god. I do miss the Grand Marquis or whatever they are. Not Grand Marquis. Fucking whatever the Ford variant is called. God. Not unmarked, just the black lettering on black paint. That's diabolical. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up to do to people. Crown Vic, yes. God damn, dude. Why could I not think of that? Yeah, but Astrovans, where is it? Look at that. Look, it's just a happy little guy. It's just a happy little guy. This just screams, it just screams like 90s van to me. And you can see fucking everything out of these windows. Okay? It screams I got free candy in the back. You let me have this, okay? You don't take this away from me. I'm trying to responsibly and economically make myself a car camping streaming setup mobile. And you're going to severely limit my options if you just tell me that they're all creepy. Okay? With all the windows, I think you're fine. It's the original Soccer Mom van. I don't think it's the original Soccer Mom van, but it's definitely like the one from the era. It's definitely the one from the era because like the oh god, what was it? Hold on. I think what is this? What is this? Yeah, the Plymouth Voyager, dude. I think the Plymouth Voyager was that before. Which I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, they're horrendous, but I kind of have a soft spot for those too. Nissan Cube and Honda Element, but they're both too small, dude. Okay, I see you, and I don't disagree that the Honda Element is badass, which I know is not what you're saying, and you're going to be like, that's not what I was saying. But the Honda Element is kind of badass, but they're also becoming kind of more expensive because people realize that they're cool. They're cool. Fuck off. Wow, they're average. You have to use me for scale, okay? You have to use me for scale. They're not average. I sent you important van-related content with a strong question. Will you do this? I'll look. To me, this was the van before the Astra van. Voyeur friendly. That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, this music is so incredibly appropriate for looking at fucking minivans. It's just to make van life content, bro. Oh my god, I forgot about those turds. Okay, one of my friends, he's still one of my best friends, and he had some land that we would go hang. It was his parents' place, and they had one of these Plymouth Voyagers, right? And it was just like the old car. They didn't trade it in when they got a new car. It was just out there. They used it occasionally, but it kind of was our go-kart, right? It was kind of our go-kart. And I was like young. I was young, like preteen. Okay. And we would drive it around their property, and we thought it was the coolest fucking thing ever because we could barely see over the fucking steering wheel. It was my turn to drive this fucking thing. He turns it over to me in front of the only stump in the entire fucking yard, and I drive forward over the stump and pull the fucking muffler off. I didn't know what a fucking muffler was. I had no idea. All I know is that loud noise happened whenever I pulled forward, and I thought I broke the thing forever and that it was going to be like $4 bajillion. Muffler, I swear to Christ, Matt. At least it was the muffler and not the oil pan. No, really, real and true, I have another fucking car story that has to do with oil pans, but this one involves me shitting my pants because I thought that my world was over because I had broken this car forever. His dad looks so disappointed. His dad obviously heard the car go from normal minivan sound to the loudest fucking thing within several miles and walks out into the backyard with his hands on his fucking hips, just looking so incredibly disappointed. His fucking solution, take a strap, one of the ratchet straps, put it around the van and just ratchet strap the exhaust off of the ground. He didn't say shit. He just parked it and went back inside. And I spent the rest of the weekend thinking that I owed him like tens of thousands of dollars. Now I realize it was like an inconvenient trip to a muffler shop for some welds, but like, I was having a mild panic attack for days. Oh my God. No, okay. So I had fuck, dude. Okay. We can talk about old cars. My first car was an old hunting truck. And I did run over another log, okay? I was out off-roading in my 4x4 hunting truck that was like as old as I was. And I heard a like thud. And I stopped and I was like, it's probably fine. We got done off-roading. We drive back into town and I decided to drive through Taco Bell. And as I was in the drive-thru of the Taco Bell, I'm like, damn, my truck is sounding really kind of weird. By the time I got home, it sounded like shit. I didn't know much about cars at the time. And it turns out when I had hit that piece of wood, I had sheared the nut off of my oil pan somehow, like perfectly. That or just cracked it. I don't know. Either way, all of the oil drained out of my truck. But the funny thing about my shitty hunting truck was its dash lights didn't work. So I didn't see any low oil like dummy lights. I didn't see anything was wrong. I didn't see any temperature warnings or anything. Very unfortunate. Yeah. He likes hard logs. Jesus Christ. The drain plug. That's how it was explained to me. They were like, yeah, craziest thing. Like, you smack the shit out of your oil pan. It probably just aided it in not seizing up during that journey. Its age probably aided it in not seizing up during that journey. Honestly, yes. Cars don't need oil. It's just a scam by Big Oil to sell more dinosaur juice. I wish that were true. Oh, I see what you fucking sent me, Matt. Jesus. And then that story, me blowing up my truck because that killed the fuck out of it. I ended up in a Previa, which if y'all have ever seen a Previa, it's like a bubble van. But they actually made these. Hold on. Yes, it's a mid-engine Toyota, and they actually made supercharged variants of it. They actually made this. Bro, when you were sitting in the driver's seat of this, it felt like you were in a spaceship. Look at that fucking windshield, dude. Look at that windshield. And yes, it was mid-engine. Isn't that the ugliest car ever? I think that Lexus with the horrible wheels is uglier than this, honestly. I would, if I found a good condition Previa, I would unironically drive this. I would unironically drive another Previa, especially if I found a manual supercharged version, just like my Escalade for real. Yeah, bro, it's literally just like a fucking over $100,000 luxury SUV. It looks so round. Well, I guess it fits you. Jesus Christ. Imagine just getting a B Zatasha on a Previa, except for it's literally just a cosplay of the B. Fiat Multipla is pretty damn ugly. Is that the one with the weird like dolphin nose or something? Hold on. Yeah, dude. It looks like a beluga whale. What the fuck is this, dude? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Who thought this was a good idea? Italians did? Tinko, answer for your fucking crimes, dude. It's that one mascot from V Cards. That's so rude. That's so incredibly rude. Hold on. What is that Lexus that I'm thinking of? One of these. Chat. I really do think that these are hideous. I mean, it could definitely be worse, but I think those wheels were just, they look so cheap in person. The wheels, I think the wheels are one of the most triggering parts for me on this car. I don't think they're as ugly as I initially thought they were, but the SC cars, yes, dude. My mother has one of those. Dude, I cannot with these. Apparently they were like yacht inspired or something. Like the ass of the car is supposed to look like the back of a yacht. And I'm just like, I hate it. Matt, how did you even fucking find this video, dude? I legit want a car like this. Bro, but listen, I understand making your car sound good. This shit is crazy. You gotta have a hobby, but brother. It's literally just a moving speaker. That's all it is. It's literally, I want the rest of the city to listen to my music. The car. You can't even drive some of them? Yeah, you can't. They're just they're too heavy. They're too, it's too much. 10,000 pounds of electronics, yep. Bro literally is featuring the floor jack that he has to take with him. That's crazy. The rest of the city will plot Minecraft arsons. Yeah. Yeah, but I want it to be nice and to sit and listen to as well. I actually Psycho, who pops up in chat all the time, has had like competition grade audio setups in some of his vehicles. And it like, I get it. I do. But like, no, I'm not going to do this to the van. I'm not gonna do this for the fucking Joker. Oh my God. We live in a society, dude. We live in a society. The combination of cost and corrosion makes it an extremely expensive hobby. Yes. Oh my fucking God. Makes sense that it was from Florida. Nah, it's not just the Florida thing. I mean, this is a thing. This is actually a thing. Obviously, I mean, there's a ton of builds here. In South Africa, we had taxis that were basically minivans that would take you from point A to point B. They had crazy speaker systems like this. That's actually incredible. That's actually incredible. God, dude, what the fuck? In a fucking Ford Escape, dude? That's so unhinged. That's so unhinged. Hold the fuck up. Brother, like 2 of those fucking subs cost more than this whole goddamn car. Oh my God. That's what the fuck? Okay. Wait. That's an Explorer. That's an Explorer front clip. Or just headlights? No, that's an Explorer front clip. Read my joke. What is it? Wait, hold on. Huh? What? Who? What? Matt's wife. Hey, honey, can you pick up the kids from school and grab the groceries? Egg. Sorry. Can do only one of these. The back seats turned into a DJ table. Yeah. Ratos, welcome. Looks like giant ram sticks in the back of a car. Yeah, some of the power setups for these are nuts. This is 100% an Explorer front clip on an Escape. This is... What the fuck am I looking at? Is this just an Explorer? I need one of my other car friends in here. Anger, I need you to drive unsafely and look at this abomination on my screen. That's not an Escape that was made. The ass of this is fucked up too. Hold on. I need put Google Lens on it. Oh, fucking Google heard me talking about it. Google, shut up. Go away. No. Stop. Cease. No, not please. Cease.
Bro, I think you need to turn up the music. I can still hear stream.
Wow.
I officially freaking made it with...
We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 glizzies and doing glizzy overdrive.
I officially freaking made it
Jesus Christ, man.
with the feast. She
You
was
shut the fuck up.
terrorizing the joint with first impressions up the wazoo. I am so happy.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, yeah, dude. There's nothing quite like breathing in fucking fiberglass and glass shards from my audio system ripping my car apart. That does look like an Explorer front end and tail. Thank you. I thought I was going fucking crazy. This is how much fucking money did they spend on this, dude? That's crazy. That's crazy. They use VW vans? Dude, these vans are sick. I like these
What's going
vans.
on, YouTubers? EXO coming at you here.
Yeah, these vans are
Hanging
sick.
out with a good old Bill. If you didn't see last video, we just got all the amplifiers installed, and I'm wasting absolutely no time. We're getting right in to the next part. We got 1218s in there. I want to brace from the
You know when you watch a YouTuber or a streamer and you're like, man, it's a really good thing that this worked out for them. But I'm happy for them.
the baffle where they sit to the roof that's going to be flexing when the bass hits. And a really great way to do that is with some DIY braces. Check this out, guys. Now, you've probably seen these at shows. A lot of companies offer this, including my good old friend
It's a good
Scott
thing
Bowman.
I'm poor.
If you're a DIY type like me and you want to save
Oh
some
my
cash,
fucking God,
here's
dude.
a good way to do it. I got some Heim joints. That's what they're
No,
called.
I mean, like I'm like half ripping on this guy and half being completely honest. It's like Pippa. It's like Pippa as a streamer, right? And this is something that Pippa has admitted, right? Pippa's like, thank fuck that this whole VTuber thing worked out for me, because otherwise I would probably literally actually be dead. I'm being harsh with my judgment on this guy. Clearly, I bet he's super intelligent and would have plenty of other shit figured out. And he has almost 1 million subscribers, so like clearly he's crushing it. But like, you know, you just imagine this dude's life without any of this social media shit taking off, which clearly has aided in his being able to explore this hobby the way that he has. And it's like, I genuinely thought the loud music was a bit y'all were doing. No, I mean the YouTube videos shouldn't be that loud, but they may be pretty loud.
Sometimes people wonder what these like little articulating joints are called. Heim joints is how they're pronounced. And I got some cheapo swinger brackets from Amazon, as well as some left-hand turn and some right-hand turn hardware. That way, when you actually twist this center bar, it doesn't just contract, it actually expands, creating a brace from top to bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and make a whole series of these.
Spyro,
2, 4, 6, 8,
welcome.
maybe
Wait. So the point of all of these braces is to just keep the car from like exploding?
10 of them.
Oh, I got
down
you, Raptolus.
for
I got you.
1218s on the interior parts where the small slivers go. Now, when I first got these hangers, every single one of them had pre-assemblies with swingers on top. So I had to take
Swingers. Okay.
the time to disassemble each one with the nuts and bolts. So I was left with these 5/16 bolts going through the bore, and to me it just wasn't enough beef, so I upgraded every single one to half-inch. So that entailed bringing
Y'all like actually though, maybe you need help. Do we need like a group therapy session? If we all chip in for therapy, do you think that we could get Riku help, Matt help, Brainy help, Jesse help, Red help? Like we could all have like one big. I bet this guy pulls up to key parties. He pulls up to some kind of parties.
it over to the drill press and going through each one with a half-inch step bit. And I only had one little snag that almost got me, but other than
It's to keep the subwoofer box from flexing so it stays in tune.
that, it was pretty smooth sailing.
Oh my fucking...
Yet another example of how video editing makes things look way too easy. This took quite a bit of
He actually had it in a vise, not a good one.
almost got me, but other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing.
Oh, never mind. He was fucking holding that one. He was fucking holding that one. I thought he had it rigged up correctly when we went back and looked at the beginning of this, but no. That's fucking crazy. Chat, don't do that. Do not. Hi, Juggernaut. Welcome in.
Yet another example
That's
of
so
how
absurdly
pretty smooth
dangerous.
sailing. Yet another example of how video editing makes things look way too easy. This took quite a bit of time, but you would never know.
Yeah,
it
that
because
wasn't
you
an
breeze
actual
right
vice.
past it
That
in a
was-
step
yeah.
like this. Now, in order to go from this
I will
to
and I will
this,
hurt
all we need
myself.
to know are the
Cease.
distances that our
Never
parts
give up.
take
You're not a
The
failure
first
if you
one
don't
will
give up.
obviously be the bracket,
thanks,
which is an
Cookie.
even 2 inches.
We don't need your
and
fucking
then our
pity
jam
here.
nut, which is 5/16, and then the bung, if that's the right word, which is a solid 3/8 inch. All that.
Sorry, hold
will
on. We
take
got to take a quick pause here to check out these cabs. I'm sorry, if a cab like this pulled up to like take me somewhere, I would be so unbelievably hyped. I'm so here for that. If there was Uber for this shit, I would be using it every time. The last Uber that I took was so unbelievably sketch. I would happily take my chances with one of these. Happily. The last Uber that I took was a guy that was either like too blind or too drunk to be driving. And you're going to make an assumption based on the fact that I'm telling you about how he spent most of the drive telling me about all the tequila that he drank on his last cruise. But it was a horrifying 15 minutes. Genuinely. So I'll take one of these, please. Uber party, bro. First I hear Oshi talking about our hippie Uber driver, now you. It was unhinged. Watch the volume on the other one. Okay, I gotcha. Chat, hold on to your butts. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fucking Christ, it's crunchy. Just Dutch oven the car to assert dominance? I don't want to fucking die, dude. Anything, any other distraction for this dude was like a death sentence. Where's that car going? Underground? It's going exactly where it needs to be. Exactly where it needs to be. I'm sorry, bro, when all you can hear is just the microphone begging for mercy. Last time I took an Uber, I remember seeing how many Ubers were in my area, and it was insane how many there were. Yeah. That's fucking crazy. I genuinely, you're animating really hardcore. That sounds a little bit sus, but I am proud of you, and I hope that it's going well, man. Did you send me spoilers? Oh, that looks really good. Oh, that looks really good. Thank you for the spoilers. I can't wait to see that. Diarrhea type beat, real. Okay, let's see this build log.
From the inner spacing, so we'll have to reduce.
I'm sorry,
that from
we
the
gotta
overall
speed
height
this
of our
up.
cut. But before we get to cutting, we can at least put everything together beforehand, so we're ready when the time comes. Go ahead and put all these brackets together.
Holy shit, he's zooming.
Oh, whoops, I forgot to put a lock washer on there. I wanted to do that on this side because if you look closely, the nut has a deeper profile than the head of the bolt. But if I make a little lock washer on the top, it'll actually even that profile right out.
Hardcore moon
it's all pre-assembled,
peak,
nice and
yeah.
solid there. And since this is going to be going into the thickest part of the roof with all that wood, there's no sense boring out the holes any bigger than that. That'll fit a nice all-thread screw with a hex head on top. And now I'm actually realizing I didn't need 2 sizes of jam nuts right here, so these are all going to be extra. That's right, they're only 50 cents or $1 a piece, and that's why every other one.
Yes, more shop safety, dude. That's not how you use lock washers, but okay. Listen.
Nothing compared to my abrasive saw. Before on the other one, there's no way I could ever do anything right after a cut. I would have to go over with my hand grinder and prep it up. Look at this. The bung goes right in the hole perfectly without any prep.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for showing us your bung hole. That's crazy.
Got a nice little welding station set up with a pipe clamp on the end. Now we have to keep a note of the right and the left to grab one of each. You don't want to accidentally weld 2 right-hand or 2 left-hand threads. You want them to oppose each other, not to work in one way, and you'll get a whole lot of bull going on there. Basically, just insert the part inside the pipe, and I'm going to use this tubing here clamped on the table as a. Alright, looking good over here. Got the whole setup ready to be painted.
Cat!
And like you guys know,
Bonus
I've learned
cat!
way too many times to paint nearby. Self-explanatory. Let's get these things looking nice, shiny black.
You're still kind of fangirling over the program? That's awesome.
All right, coming at you here the next morning. We got everything still dangling, but it's pretty much dry by now. I am super
Dude,
happy with how the
I'm
tips
very
came out. You
impressed
really can't even
with
tell that I
the
welded.
angle
Transition
you
matches up real
angled
nice,
it.
and the black was just the right choice. It's gonna be shining so nicely against that white contrast, super clean. So with these puppies finally nice and dry and looking fantastic, it is time to affix the ends on both sides. My hands right here, trying to find the best orientation to get striped out using the arch of my back since I kind of have a weak spot back there. Here we go, I think that's working pretty good. Now I kind of got her sitting up there. I'm going to install these trim rings that I got from GP. Already mentioned that it's just like a quality of life upgrade since flush mounted sofas can be kind of a pain trying to get your fingers underneath them, lifting it in and out. That's exactly what I want to do a lot with testing and tuning. So these are going to go right around there right now.
You got cute cards?
On the edges here of the
What'd you get?
Freaking Mop Man Prophecies over here. Let's get this thing dabbed in.
Bro, he just looks like he's in one of those whack-a-mole arcade games. Like I cannot, dude.
Man, I can't
Oh,
get this freaking
nice,
thing.
man.
Here's that
Those are
that
cool.
monkey I used back in the day. The paint is so slick, man, today. So I think I'm gonna place it on the face instead. Let's try that thing.
I'm so envious of people that aren't fucking giant. There's just so much room for activities in the back of whatever he's in right now. And I look at this and I'm like, oh no, this would just be hell. This is actually just hell.
You know what? I just had a good thought before I go any further. Stringing up some LEDs in the corner here. I forgot to actually mention that I made these brackets. The ruggedness of the texture here wasn't allowing the tape on the backside of the LED strips to stick, so I made these little brackets here and painted them up, countersunk some holes for some screws, and lo and behold, she looks great up there, and I'll have a little bit of an exposure on the bottom lip. Get that done right now since I got a little bit of a free space to fit my body in there. Might as well use it now that we got it.
Wouldn't want to be missing out on our fucking LEDs, would we? Please tell me that you like cover these up some. I can't stand it when I can see like their LEDs like that.
Inside the band pass. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Freaking flopping all over the place next to my screws. Man, he's such a good guy. So I'll figure out let him hang out while I finish up these last. Well, I shouldn't say last. This middle row of subwoofers. Oh yeah.
You doubt he did? No, he definitely did not. He's just leaving those just there. Gotta watch them fingers. Hell yeah, brother. It's the big Nissan commercial van. That's
Oh my
wild.
gosh, you guys, we are on the last freaking subwoofer, and I just had to push record. These things are gonna get pretty interesting over here. I can't get myself in there anymore once the sub is in to get the wires tightened, get the voiced coil temperature sensor nice and plugged in. So I'm gonna have to get creative. I'm gonna crawl myself back in the back of the port, hopefully fit myself through it, and then crawl underneath all those subwoofers. I'll bring you guys along for the ride, but let's go ahead and see how this forms out. The last one.
Why did you do it? If that's the case, why did you do it in this order? Why didn't you finish with the... Oh my fucking god. Oh my...
Uh-oh. I gotta take my belt off to be able to fit.
Imagine having to like call EMS being like, help, I'm trapped in my fucking speaker box.
Okay, you guys, I'm dealing with a bit of claustrophobia here because it's so hard to get in and out. I'm scared of getting stuck, and I'm all by myself. Man, I'm already kind of stuck. Holy man, I hate this. Holy cow, it's hard to get in and out of here. This is really, really scary. I don't know if you've ever felt that feeling. Oh my gosh, I felt like I was never gonna be able to get out. Oh my word. I thought I was already thinking like having like a fire truck where they had to come and cut me out. Oh my gosh, I'm too scared. Hold on. Let me. I don't want to think like that. I gotta collect my thoughts. I think I'm gonna wait for someone to come here. Oh my gosh, I've made a mistake.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think most people could. I don't know how big this dude is, but he looks pretty
12:30 at night, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm home alone right now. It's too nerve-wracking.
average size,
You wouldn't believe how tight it
king.
is. It's too damn tight. I'm not a very claustrophobic guy, but I was panicking. Oh, no, Lee's back. She's back. I got more confidence now. Being alone, for some reason, it was jogging me, man, big time. So we got a whole plan. Me and Elise are gonna talk to each other while we're gonna do like a little foam platform, and I'm gonna lift it from underneath, and she's gonna kind of.
I don't even know if Anger could do
Prop it into
this.
place in the front.
I think Anger might be
Yeah,
too
this is
tall
very
for
good.
this.
I can barely fit in here.
Like I 100% he could fit through the spaces, right? But I think he's just too
It
tall.
feels good to hear another person here with me. If worse comes to worse, I can get that sub out from underneath, and I won't be trapped. But being alone adds that.
Good night, Blue Roses.
I did. I'm gonna really screw some stuff up. Like drop sub. Yeah, okay, I did it wrong. Did I do it wrong? Can I get in like this?
Brother, you got breathe.
And I did it wrong. I entered wrong. See, and that's just it. You can only get in and out one way, and I forgot how to do it. Once I got in, see, I had to put both feet up like this. I really gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I got kitty corner my legs like that, both at once, and then.
Thank y'all for tucking in Blue
This is so scary.
Roses.
Okay, my belt is really making it. I gotta take that. That's what happened last time too. It really makes a difference. Take this out, and then I gotta pull my pants down a little bit.
This dude sounds like Ellis from L4D2, and this actually seems like a story Ellis would tell. This one true, me and my buddy Keith installed a mega speaker in his truck.
Okay, I don't like this at all. Well, okay, please, okay, I love you. Oh, this is so tight.
Sacrificial. What about just screw your phone? It's gonna be okay.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, you've got the phone?
Holy hell, no.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that's the scariest thing. I would have said that I'm not a claustrophobic guy. Oh my word, this is scary. Guys, there's someone, please. Let me get my phone. Let me see if I can. Oh my god, just.
I did not think that we were going to be watching a grown man have a panic attack, a self-inflicted panic attack from having to squeeze himself into the back of his van-sized box with no pants on. What the fuck have we wandered into?
I'm gonna breathe.
Yeah, just breathe. Just breathe.
I know this probably seems silly.
It does.
No,
It does,
I'm
bro.
walking
It
south of
does.
the
That's
Yeah, we're
okay
inside
though.
box
I
here.
get it.
So what I'm gonna do is, I just came from.
If only we had a camera in there too.
I got it going right now.
You do?
Yeah,
Of course you do. Oh my gosh, of course he's filming.
So what I'm gonna do is turn this around. Alright. Alright. Yeah, see, this is
That's
crazy.
look at this. This is crazy.
Would hate to do this all alone.
Alright, well I'm not going anywhere
Yeah, see these and these braces.
for the rest of my life.
Oh my god, the dedication.
You get this light. Oh, all right, I'm feeling
This
better
is
now.
like what level of autism is this, Chad? Like is this train guy this has to be. This has to be right up there with train guy autism. Yeah, my competition audio autism drove me to the point of putting myself through panic attacks to build the perfect system. Why would you not put a damn hatch? Well, I mean, there is one back there, just level 9 audio boss with no pants. I wonder, isn't he running out of oxygen? It's like a fully enclosed in the bottom, no air circulation. Nah, I think he'd be fine down there. That hole that he fit through looked like it was pretty wide. Like, yeah, probably wouldn't be great to hang out in there long term, but I think he's fine. Definitely up there with train autism. The hatch would interfere with how it resonates. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how he deals with that port back there, but I think that's the only way in and out of this thing.
But I know that this sub here is not screwed in, so now I'm kind of like feeling home free. Whew. I was wondering what the heck I was gonna do, but
Bro,
this
when
guy
someone
got
mentions
my-
speakers,
gained my
yeah.
composure. Instead of relying on that process, whenever something happens, if I want to do some maintenance or whatever, what have you inside this box, I'm gonna do some extra pigtails. Okay, go ahead and install.
You ready for those pads?
Yeah, go ahead and mount the pads right in front. See, what I told her to do is I told her to put a whole row of nice foam up there on top of the subwoofer baffle. That way that nothing gets scratched, and if I do end up knocking it around the rim of the subwoofer cutout, it's not gonna
Do you want them touching the
do anything.
What do you even call it? I should know this by now. It's been almost 9 years. The soft part of the outside of the sub. Do you want it touching that at all, or just on
just the
paint?
platform, just the
paint.
wooden platform where we're about
Okay.
to place it.
Okay.
All right. So now the platform is good to go, Elise?
Touching the yoga mat pieces.
All right. So what I'm gonna do now is flip this subwoofer. All right, ready? I'm gonna start lifting.
Okay.
Where am I?
You're good. Come toward me.
Push it over my head. Can you push it out of my head?
I can't hold this.
You're not.
I don't want to scratch your paint. Oh my god.
All right, looks like we did it. Heck yeah, at least thanks for the teamwork.
It's been almost 9 years. She sounds so happy about that loving relationship. If she's there holding a camera, yeah, I think she's doing all right. Dude does not skip arm day. I mean, this sub is like the size of him, to be honest. Like that's a lot. Kind of jealous. I need a wife like this in my life. Somebody who just like entertains your hobbies and doesn't like berate you for them. I feel like we're not setting a very high bar, but
borderline,
yeah.
though. I just waited the other day at over 11,000.
Isn't a subwoofer, it's a woofer.
For about 12,000. And we're about to put her to the test.
My God, dude.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is, but it's like a scary feeling having it up there. Freaking balancing like that. Oh, it's making my heart tingle. Look at her, sitting pretty in a fully fledged
That's crazy.
stuff dropping down from the ceilings.
Oh, that's cool.
And
The
let me
fuck?
come on over here, freaking bring what I had at home to chuck it in here at his warehouse. Got this state-of-the-art freaking
What the fuck? That's cool. I want this. God, I wish I had an actual streaming studio setup. I wish I could build out some shit like this. I need like a storage container or like a building that I can do something like this in. It would be so nice. It would be so nice. You mean a healthy relationship? Wait, healthy relationships exist? Supposedly. Supposedly they exist, Matt. Sir, I need to see what's in the trunk. I mean...
And look at this, they even got a backdrop to make it fully fledged. Stuff dropping down from the ceiling.
That is some kind of choice for your wall there. I mean, no doubt it cuts down on the reverb in here, but Jesus Christ, can you imagine dusting this? Holy crap. It's one way to touch grass, yeah.
Alright guys, well here we are. Quite a bit after from what you just saw in those video clips because I had to literally grind it out. I had this whole idea to make it to Slamology 2024, and it was either make a video, spend the time editing and doing all of the
office has
clips
special
that you just
plans
saw
in
in
as
that
well.
30-minute chunk of video, or
those
make
did not
it
look real.
to one of the biggest car audio shows, I'd say arguably the biggest car audio show for bass in the entire world. And guys, I am pleased to announce I officially freaking made it with the beast. She was terrorizing the joint with first impressions.
The
up
fucking
wazoo. I'm so
weather
happy
stripping
with the first freaking
won't stay
turn.
on.
It was a hellacious experience. Oh my gosh, what a story to tell from start to finish. It was a grind. 6 inches up here in the back because it actually depresses a little bit further than this right here because it kind of goes down a little scoop where the seat was. And then up here is 2 1/4 inches thick, steps up because that's the kind of the shape of the vehicle. And we routed out all these special points for the...
My God.
It's on hinges, so I can come down, I can
my
access
God.
all of the wiring inside. Same thing with this tablet. I have a Samsung tablet on hinges, recessed into this little bezel here, so I can play all my
I love the
music
fucking
wirelessly
self-tappers, dude.
or wired with this little connection right here. USB into the DSP, you can't go wrong. And then magnetically attached
The
on the
3D
side, we have a
wow.
voice coil temperature sensor
That's
for
cool.
all 12 subwoofers. And then to the left of that, it's all magnetic. We have the Amp Lab wireless bass knob. I didn't use this at the show because I was dealing with a faulty RCA. I hate that, man. Hunter Martin, eat your heart out, right? So that's basically the setup.
They put a living
of this
wall
center
in the
console,
fancy
all-inclusive,
farmers market they
does
built in
every
Halifax.
last function of the
Part of
system,
trying to
and
make it the most
everything worked.
environmentally friendly.
First try.
The energy and
I'm
water
so
tracker showed it
grateful. Now,
used
as far as the
more
door
of
panels
both
go,
than the
I
normal
also built these out of
the normal
plywood. That is not only
2
is
in the city
backing
combined. I
solid
believe that.
3/4
Yeah.
inch plywood, so is the baffle. I did that mainly just to make it a little bit easier for me because I ended up just taking the stock panel off, welding tabs where the original bolting points went. I customized everything according to the shape of the dash.
I might be making jokes here. No, true. Like real. I genuinely shit like this is impressive. Like I don't want to build this for myself, but it is cool that he's doing it. So, yes.
Board. That way when it closes, everything mates up really nicely. And if you look on the sides, the tolerance is damn near perfect. She doesn't hit, it fits friggin' perfectly in there like it was meant to be. And what's even cooler is I was able to save the stock door handles and the electrical switches for the locks and windows. Sometimes that can be a
I
pain
love this
according
shit,
to how
man.
rigid or actually
That is dead ass. That is dead ass. Just like some composite board or I forget the actual name for it. Man's just made a box and put holes in it for the shit that he needed to still be here. That's actually incredible.
Actually how long the cable they give you control a big system like this. I came from the morning, the night before the show,
hold up.
camera and actually film a good video. So I'm kind of left a little hot. Really hard to hold the camera like this, focus, while I gotta do the RPMs of the engine to keep the alternator spinning fast for
That's crazy. That's crazy to think
voltage.
about.
You've got to control the master volume, control the bass volume. There's just too much going on to be able to hold
MDF,
the camera and
yeah,
actually
yeah.
film a good video. So I'm kind of left a little high and dry this weekend. So I may borrow some clips from all the attendees coming over to say hi. I'm sure they won't mind, right? So I definitely want to include some carnage in this video, show you guys what it was all about, at least at the event for its initial debut. Busting out their meters, sticking it in all these different places.
And you have to give it to them, like, actually, and this is part of the reason why, like, I think conventions are so fucking important and good, and I'm glad that they still happen. And while, like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, I it's so much traveling and I just fucking can't, and it's not for me, and I get it, different strokes and such, but like going out and doing things for your hobby, like to physical locations, I think is just so huge. It really is. Like, it's like being involved enough with something to go somewhere for it and participate in an event, even if it's just to spectate, is actually so cool. If it falls under 4,000 RPM, the speakers will drain the battery. That's so crazy. I forget how many alternators it has on it now. A lot, I'm assuming. A lot.
I'm like, oh my word, here we go. Bye. I just went for it. Even though, like, deep down, I could have let that make me feel a little insecure. I just said, screw it. I'm here for the fun.
Good morning.
No worries. Some great stories that I'm going to share with you in this video. But real quickly, maybe I can throw up just a couple little things from what it was doing right here. Here's some quick clips.
You're going back to sleep? Rest well. Have a good stream. I will do my best. That was insane. The surprise the van didn't fall apart. This is a Nissan. Oh, I'm sure it's fucked, man. Like, I'm sure you have to go through and put this shit back together constantly. And could you imagine the creaks from all this like interior shit? Like, that's why he has that MDF built box for some of the other stuff. But all this shit, oh my god. We don't know if the transmission is still working after that yet. Right.
How much was it?
Must feel so nice having all that bass running through your body. It's a cool experience. It is. I've been around shit like this. Not quite on this level, but plus all the weight. Oh, the suspension has to be modified, dude. There's no way. He was trying to keep a straight face. He cracked a smile. That's so cool. I wonder if anybody's just fucking died from too much bass. Their heart was just like, nah, I'm out. I'm done. We hit the resonant frequency of the heart. Be a good way to go. I don't even disagree. I personally don't like the feeling of the bass. It depends. If there's too much, I don't know. If I think about it too much. Absolutely. He filled the frame and the interior braces with foam before building the steel box inside. That's crazy. I mean, literally, look, the weather stripping is falling off. Just installed 10-leaf spring stack suspension like a gravel truck from the 70s. Right. He actually looks like he's going through it. Hold up. trying to just see. Oh my fucking god, dude.
A little story time of a little.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, that's nuts. That's crazy.
What a great.
I love people like this just because you legitimately can listen to them talk for hours about whatever their thing is. Like whatever their thing, it doesn't really even matter what it is. Like just the fact that they are so into it is just, it's so endearing, and it's just so good. It's just so good. My mind's still blown by this thing. I want to know more about it. I really do. Hold up. Look at the fucking trim, dude. Do I need to go on location for a stream at one of these events? I could do that, man. Can I? Absolutely. God damn, that's impressive. Hey, look at this. It's an Astrovan, a windowless Astrovan. Is that the Escape Sport during the last years of production? I don't know. I don't remember them being that aggressive looking, but maybe. That's insane. God, how much were those fucking wheels? Oh, another one. It's another one. Holy fuck. Hold on. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as they added the Astrovan to the to GTA 5, I bought one. It still has the fucking lot number of the auction on the Astrovan. I respect the shit out of that. Oh, an old Blazer. Good shit. One, two, three. There may be another one on there somewhere. That's fucking crazy. 4. Yeah, there's one over here. If not 2, is that? I think that's another one. So what? That's 5 alternators that we can see right here. That's crazy. Okay, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one over here. So 5. Normally, a normal car has one of these. It has one of these alternators. This fucking thing has 5. Imagine what they're going to start doing with electric vehicles for this. Bro, they're going to have like mini nuclear reactors on trailers that they're going to have to pull this shit. Like that fucking electric tank thing that Smarter Every Day got. Or no, not Smarter Every Day. Oh god, what's the fucking guy's name? The Jerry Everything. Hold on. this fucking thing. I'm sure I can find it. Videos. Was it on another channel? What's his other channel? Hold on. I know I can find it. It is him. It is him.
We have a problem. One of my friends have designed a super sweet adaptive backpack that can transport whole humans out hiking.
Oh, yeah.
Here in Utah, we have something called the Bonneville Speed Week. We're a bunch of guys with, for the first time, thanks to... This is gonna be fun. Battery.
They're just going to have to bring these.
This is gonna be fun.
If you don't have your
If a Tesla and
Komodo
an M1 Abrams had a baby,
battery
it would be
tank
this
with
thing.
you, you're just
What do you think?
fucked.
That's a big battery. That's a beast.
Even though 100 kilowatt hours is enough to power the average American home for a few days, the power tank won't be enough to power the administrative trailers at the pit unless we can harvest some
That's so
electricity
dumb.
from the sun to keep it perpetually filled up.
God, I wish I was absurdly wealthy so I could have a fucking battery tank. That would be so cool. That would be so cool, man. Holy shit. God, and to think we all got there because I found this video. Hold on. Literally, we got onto this topic today because I found this video. Like,
It's time to start ripping this out.
this is actually from 5 days ago. Like, this is a recent video. And this is Astrovan camper van in 11 days, start to finish. And overall, I spent around $500 on this build. We went from $500 Astrovan camper to this. Oh, it's angry. I can't take those Jeeps seriously, man. I actually cannot. I wonder if those roof tents would fit on the battery tank. God, I hope so. If they didn't, I would be incredibly disappointed.
Which is where the
Look, it's
factory
got
comes in.
rails on it.
As the closest American-made factory to the Utah Salt Flats, we have to design and manufacture a 14 force of 80-mile-per-hour winds. We are pulling our 4x6 3/16 wall tubes next door to be fed into a laser beam. At the same time, you can run a factory off of this.
Crazy. Just survive on your battery tank with a roof tent. So I have not actually watched this video, but I do want to watch this video. Do we want to? Okay, every one of those camping videos that we watched before, like the camper van videos, I just don't think that they're what she's about to build. So do you, chat, do you actually think that this is a $500 build out, or do you think that she's full of shit? Genuinely curious. I don't know. I've been hurt so many times before that I kind of feel like it's like, I just don't believe $500 budgets anymore. $500 is so little money now. I generally are on the side of BS. Yeah. I think it's going to be like blurring the lines for sure. Like, there's no actual way that this is only $500, like the build side of things. But I like to think that this is probably going to be closer than the things that we saw before.
Open up the possibilities.
$500 probably what she'll spend on decorations for the 3K plus build.
Converted it into a sweet, simple camper van in just 11 days.
I like this.
Now,
It's literally
the
just a
concept
room.
for this van was just a space for my 3 dogs. I have 3 corgis. I really wanted to keep the floor space open,
Also,
just to keep my
bonus
options
points for
open.
corgis.
I wanted easy access to everything. So you can see here, I got a big, deep
Yeah, it's nice and all, but
well
where are
on
the
one side.
speakers?
got a
I bet it
shelf.
still has
The lights,
speakers.
I just have a simple battery operated light. On the other side is what I call my kitchen, just a simple place for everything you might need going down the road. A little bit of water here. This is a USB water pump. And I just carry a couple gallons of water with me. And then for cooking, I have a butane stove. You just can put it on the shelf in the back.
I like the idea of this. Like, you don't have a permanent stove like installed. Like, if you want to use a stove, you just pull it out and use it like on the edge of on this little fold out table. Like,
And there it is, a very simple yet elegant build out for my camper van. The dogs seem to love it. I have curtains for privacy that go all the way around, simple trash bin. I've got hooks everywhere to hang things, and it's just extremely minimalist. It has everything I need, including a small refrigerator that operates
I wonder how much that Dometic fridge is, honestly.
off my DC plug in the back, and I have a porta potty, which is basically a bucket toilet. This is everything I need
Yay,
to roll down
bucket
the road.
toilet.
Now, let me show you how I did it. The
Coleman
previous owner
Travel
just
Propane
stacked the
Barbecue,
seats and then had
Hank
sort
approved,
of,
yeah.
really sketchy build out. I pulled it all apart just with my hands, so had to get that out of there.
Get this junk out of here and we can start tearing out the floor.
If you're at all curious about building out a van and don't have any experience, well, that was exactly the place
Hey.
that I was.
First piece. That is very gross.
Look at it though. I just love the fact that it is legitimately just a giant box.
It's like very damp and wet. Ew.
That's gross.
Ooh, now I'm so glad I'm ripping this out.
That's disgusting. A lot of the tear out seemed intuitive.
These panels look to be pretty straightforward with just...
Matt. That fridge blows our budget out of the water. Yep. Dometic, US Outdoor. Okay, hold up. Yeah. Yeah, it's $1,000. What's the least expensive one? Maybe that was oh. Okay, hold on. Sort by lowest price. Yeah. $500 might just be the lumber. I didn't count the fringe since I owned it already. Probably so. That's probably exactly the case. And I mean that's honestly that's pretty fair. Cuz it's not like that has to live in this van. It's like, you know, you can use that for whatever. But there's at least one speaker in this van.
That might be a panel I want to keep and work around it. Just the beginning of all the problems I'm going to face that I don't even know are coming. Oh, well, look at that. It just pops out.
I doubt she was using the smallest one. No, definitely not. I mean, we could probably actually figure out which one it is.
About get that out. Had roll down the. That is just stacked the seats out. Let me show you how.
Yeah, so that actual Dometic fridge, it doesn't look like a very big fridge, to be honest. It looks like the 951. Debside, thank you for checking in. Yeah. Fridge. It looks like the CFX 3. No, it may be older than that. Matches the 99L. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't really surprise me. But I mean, yeah, that definitely is more than the $500 budget. So.
That operates off.
We're just going to figure this out as we go.
What I
You've
discovered
committed
along the
culinary
way
crimes.
of ripping out the
Well, I
interior
hope you
was
survived.
just going with my gut, pulling off panels, which mainly were clipped in or held in just by screws, which were common screws, and just
Yeah, I
kind
mean,
of
if you're not gonna reuse them.
deconstructing the van to get it to the point where I
Fuzzy!
wanted it, which was bare metal
Yo,
frame,
how's
at
the
least on
trip
the
going,
sides.
dude?
And initially, I had wanted to pull down the ceiling
So I
too.
just found the cigarette lighter back here, which I really want to save, and I don't know how to unhook it. So I'm gonna try to like cut around this and save it so I can reinstall it. You know, I should see if it works.
Also,
first.
happy late birthday.
It's got power. Yay. Okay. So if I can keep that, that'd be pretty cool.
Going good.
To do
It's
a lot
a
of
bit
these type
hot.
of tasks of cutting.
Rough. I hope it's not too bad, but I hope it's still a great time. Still good. Any Japanese person would be very disappointed in me. It'd be like that.
Plastic and refiguring things,
You
I
missed.
used my favorite tool.
Okay, sweet. That worked.
With the most amazing tool there is, which is this multi-tool. Gotta have one of these.
I actually don't have an oscillating
Cool.
tool.
Now I've got enough space there to screw this back
To be
in or
honest,
whatever.
most places are a bit hot compared to
Wherever I go.
Finland.
But this must be
Yeah.
the rear AC or something. So I'm gonna need to not cover that up. Oh, I've discovered I can just easily rip out this carpet. I wanted a division right here anyway. And look at this. It was just
It was already
it easily
a
had a
single
separation
piece.
point here. So now I can pull all this carpet off and get that out of here.
Nice.
That's why. Okay, I think we can pull this carpet. Yeah. It's coming right up. Must be just wet from like condensation being like so close to the bare metal. I don't know, but it is damp and musty and disgusting.
Yeah, there's a lot more of that in,
Once I had
in
all the
cars than
attachment
you really
points out
think.
from the seats and the seat belts, I really was able to roll it out.
Box.
Ew. So gross. Well, here it is. That feels like a fresh start. I get this washed out.
Gonna be around
and then I can start
38 degrees Celsius.
putting
Jesus
the
Christ.
insulation down and
Yeah,
lay the
absolutely,
laminate.
Fuzzy.
That's gonna
Fuck
be
that.
cool.
And with that, I was off to Menards for the plywood. They know me by name there.
This is 1/4-inch utility grade plywood. You use this for underlayment. So that's what I'm going to use over top of my insulation and my little spacers I'm going to use. Then I'm going to put laminate flooring over top of this. Definitely need to get this traced out before I ditch this carpet.
Yeah, it's actually been kind of cool. It was supposed to get back up to like 90 degrees Fahrenheit next week, but I think it's supposed to stay a little bit more cool than that.
Dude, look what I just found in here while I was wiping this thing down.
Oh.
Petrified lizard. Yeah. It's like right under there. I was like wiping it out, and this guy popped out. Wild. He said
Lizard.
he had lived in Las Vegas.
Lizard.
So
Lizard.
I'm guessing this guy came from Las Vegas. He's a little stowaway. Crazy. Now I can cut the slats, insulate, and lay this up.
So excited about it. Oh my god.
What
Oh
I'm gonna
my
do is
god.
lay out these furring strips for the van floor and cut them to length. So just kind of measuring as I go.
76 here in
Cutting as I go.
Mississippi. What is it right here right now? It is. Holding.
So I'm gonna have 16
Holding.
inches in between each
82. Gonna get
furring
down to
strip
72.
for the insulation, which is 16 inches wide.
Tomorrow it only gets up to 83. Holy.
All right, this is what I have for attaching the wood to the metal box of the van.
Okay.
It's Loctite PL Max Premium. This is supposed to be their best adhesive. This is a construction adhesive.
Oh.
For
So you're literally just gluing
bonding
that.
metal and wood. And it's got a lot of good temperature swing on it. So
I like that.
that's what I'm going to use to attach those ribs to the bed of this van. Then I'll let it sit overnight. So I've got all of these marked out. So I make sure I'm on my mark. I already feel this like grabbing. It's nice.
That's cool. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot.
So I got this done late last night. Everything is secured. It is really attached. Really well right
rocks
now. I had to
and
weigh
pots,
it down
dude.
with everything I could find. But
That's a good
it's
idea.
full cure, 24 hours, set in 12. So it's definitely set. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the plywood for the subfloor.
And you have a perfect template because you had carpet.
Hey, look at that. Okay, I got that down. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure I've got a nailer here. So I'm going to need to glue one more down, but I want to dry fit that other one first.
Dry fitting is a really good idea to avoid unnecessary surprises before you attach it with construction adhesive.
Kind of wondering if that 16 on center is too wide.
Yeah, it looks too wide.
Feels
Yeah.
pretty spongy.
Yeah.
All right, I finally have a satisfactory dry fit. So I'm going to have to take these out now. I'm going to mark that piece. That's where
God, that just does not look very sturdy.
they come together, and I need a nailer there. And then I'm going to add extra pieces because it's just, you know, this 1/4 inch plywood is just not much. So when I stand between the 16 inches, it sags. So I need more supports underneath. I got another set of slats installed. Good, this will be set up by tomorrow. Tell me if I'm crazy. I have an idea.
Okay.
What I decided to do was lay out my subfloor on some sawhorses and then assemble my laminate over top so I could
Hi, Leah, I
trace
love
the
you.
exact contours of all of the edges before I
yeah,
actually
I mean,
put it in the
that
van.
seems-
That way I would avoid any necessary heartache with that whole process, not being able to get to the edges and do all my measurements. And then I just labeled them and put them in a pile.
So hot, and
That makes
I'm ready
sense.
to be done today, but
I love you more.
it's so awesome to have all that cut out. It's gonna go like madly fast tomorrow, so excited about that. So floor battens are all in. I can lay down my subfloor, but I also finally got the right bit for these seatbelt spots. So I can get those out.
Or can you?
How's that still attached? Come on, man. Just a little adhesive. Good yank, got it.
It was time to insulate the floor of the van, and for that, I went with Havelock wool. This is an all-natural product, straight from sheep. You don't have to
I wonder how much this shit is. I wonder how much this shit is.
worry about touching it, inhaling it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful product.
Considering that I'm doing this on a 90-degree day, which is bad enough, I can't even imagine dealing with like fiberglass insulation. Awful. You know, I just wanted a natural product that breathes on its own. And this feels good. Like something organic. This material is just wonderful. All the insulation is in. It's ready to go. I'm going to put down some construction adhesive on my battens and drop the subfloor. All right, here we go.
A single box of that wool van insulation is $175. Subfloor as opposed to the dom floor. No. Listen, Mac. Listen. Wool is quick drying, non-odor retaining super material. And you simply don't understand the brilliance of using wool for literally fucking everything. Buy a sheep first. $500 USD budget. The meals she ate during the build period, right? I know how mush wet sheep stank. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I feel like you're absolutely correct though. Rock wool or fiberglass something would be better. Bro, you can go back and forth on insulation like so much on these. I've seen people talk about it endlessly. I feel like just something that won't retain water is key. Like moisture is just your enemy and it will be ever present. Like, you know, I'm thinking she got a bunch of sponsors with how she's saying the brand names. It may be, but still, it's advertised as a $500 budget. So, we know, Brandy, you'd want to be a subfloor. Jesus Christ. Even doing it in foam boards would be pricey. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Just this much, like, wood for this was probably hundreds of dollars. So, yeah.
Yo.
This, I will say, though, as critical as we're being about the budget, this so far has been one of the more, like, approachable build-outs. I mean, she's really just torn apart the interior and then used some pretty basic tools to make all of this.
This 1/4 inch is probably a little light. Still feels a little spongy to me despite all my extra battens. But I think once I get the laminate on, I think it'll be fine. It's definitely a light choice.
Steal a pallet from the Amazon warehouse for free.
Here,
You think they put that shit where you can steal it, sir? It goes into a compactor and then goes to the landfill, and there's probably like an armed guard there. Okay? You don't get shit for free. It's not how this works. More doable, but probably closer to 1,000 plus fridge cost. Oh yeah, we haven't even seen the rest of this. Yeah. I do not think that $500 is realistic for this.
already don't have much height, so.
Yeah, boobs,
Doggo
for real.
alarm.
Yeah,
For this, I just
there's
used
no
regular
fucking shot.
general construction adhesive to attach the subfloor, then a few screws to secure it.
Okay, now comes the moment of truth. We're gonna see how good I did. I have all these numbered. So glad I did this yesterday. It's just gonna go fast.
Following my numbered sequence, I was able
Amazon's
to
very protective of their
relatively
pallets.
quickly
They
install the
reuse them
floor.
and return them to save
Okay,
costs.
it's
Yeah.
finally done. Look, I didn't do too bad. First time installing
That honestly, it looks good.
laminate flooring. The pre-cutting, awesome. One of these edges are gonna show. I'm gonna have all this covered up. But my pre-cutout job, like, wasn't too bad. This is kind of a mess over here, but it's all gonna be, you'll never see the edge. So, yeah, I'm super happy. It's really,
Can she do the flooring in my
really
room?
awesome floor. Love it.
Next step was to install nailing
real.
points all around the edges of the van so I could do the side.
There's a part of my floor where my computer chair used to be, like whenever I was much younger. And it is like, I just have like linoleum wood something in here. I don't think it's real wood, but there is just dead ass a hole in the middle of my floor. Basically, there's like foam squares over it now because, you know, when my room is clean and I do VR stuff, it's nice to have that space to move around in. But carpet, by the way, that's rough, dude. That's rough. Okay, I need a drink. Actually, I am out of drink, so I'm gonna put on the most recent video and give y'all like a couple minutes of that. And I'll be right back, and then we will continue being critical of this van build, even though I think it's legit. So, Chat, please watch the video. Also, did we add tags? Fuck. I was supposed to add tags. I will add tags. Okay. This is the first edition
We did?
V-Card
Okay,
pack that
thank
I got
you.
sent
Thank
when
you.
I got my
I'll be
Cinder
right back.
and Shylily binder and deck boxes. They just included a free pack for me. So
I didn't get
actually, I
one.
want to watch the funny
Yeah,
bit.
Anger did not get one.
Although I don't know when that
Cottontail,
was.
That's crazy. I did not get a single Cottontail card on the first set until like a couple boxes in. Catatonic. Bro, whoever they used to print
Serge!
these,
Hi.
look at the lines on that. It is like that card was...
Oh, you can see it. You can see it on this one. Okay, the other one that I tried to show this off on, it was difficult to see the lines. Bro, these cards are fucked. These cards are fucked. Like, a lot of the cards that we got, like, not to be a dick about the cards that we got, right? But, like, quite honestly, it's not fucking okay. It's kind of crazy that these cards are so fucked up from the factory. Fucked in a bad way? Yes, those lines running down that card looks like a common issue. This print was fucked. Yeah, no, and that's crazy. I get that they don't want to like that it would be a lot of money to fix that, but like their printer or whoever they worked with, like that's crazy. Like I'm pretty sure they're using the same one, considering some of the cards from the first series had this same issue, and we got a feather that was the same kind of feather. They really messed up. Even Lesh got the wrong wrapper for his God Pack. That's wild. Hidden God Pack? Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
Drug across sandpaper. Okay. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
All right, well,
Very nice.
9 Hollow Ariel. Not familiar with their game, but they certainly have some.
Another one, 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 another one.
So first box.
Wow, learn how to play. Whoa.
Oh, you get 2.
You get one for a VTuber and you get one support card.
Oh,
so they're doing
that's
2 now
awesome.
because there's just too many.
Right.
So there's always going to be one of each.
Nice.
This
dude.
is so good.
Yeah, that's a really good pull.
Yeah.
Honestly, both those are. We got a non-hollow Grand Quarter. I like these. I don't know what the actual point of these is. Let's see.
It's like global statuses. Think of it like an enchantment in Magic, but it affects all players.
I see.
Equally.
All right. Oh, okay.
Shiny.
We'll take the shiny version of the same card. Hell yeah. And then a 9 non-hollow Oni and an 8 hollow Captain Hannah.
9 Ikumi. Oh, yeah, you can see the partial hollow.
Oh yeah.
The important parts.
Yeah.
And then Russia.
Nice. We got a Spring Bow.
Not grown up yet.
Cyanide and Happiness back at it again. Oh, nice.
That looks so good.
It does. Our first Katie. A non-hollow 9, and then we got a 8 hollow Frog.
Candy.
Nice. That's really cool. Candy was like the first VTuber that I really got active in their community.
Oh, there's the foreplay. Hollow. 9 Heavenly Hollow.
A 9 non-hollow Limo, and then an 8 hollow Talus.
Academic Advisor. Lots of learning. 9 Sky non-hollow. Very cute. 9 Victoria.
Realized Victoria was in this.
Yeah. Oh,
wow. That's crazy. Oh, Juniper. Interesting art this time around for Juniper.
That's pretty cool. Fifi, with the most amount of clothes I've seen on her. That's good. Ellie.
Ellie.
Oh, Riku.
Nice. Gamba, get it twisted, chat.
Nice.
Riku took us ages to get last time.
9 Vayne non-hollow. And a Bandit and... Oh.
9 Juniper.
Hollow. That looks really cool.
That does look really cool.
Ooh, 9 Shy Lily Hollow.
Nice. Oh, it looks so good. I love the hollow on these.
And the like hollow on the lightning and everything. That's pretty nice. And a 10.
Oh my god. So that's already the art card, the 9 hollow, and the 10.
Yes. We got her.
Okay.
Oh, the restraining order for Meru. Very nice. Followed by 9 non-hollow, tricky. And then an 8 hollow Riku.
Nice, dude. Ooh, a power grid hollow.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Egg. Glow stick. Shiny.
Whose mascot is Glow Stick?
Oh, Ariel's. We almost got everything for Ariel.
Oh, Scoochie. Oh, 10 Juniper.
That's nice.
That is so cool.
Oh, and Spite. Their first Spite, I think it is.
I think so.
Shimmering Depths, that isn't very shiny. Strombolian Cradle, which is shiny. Ooh, a 980.
Nice.
Not shiny, but still very nice. Gassing up, but shiny. Ooh, 9 hollow. See you. Oh, and another 10. This time lime. They did so much a better job with the hollow.
Yeah, it's an interesting.
And then drop it.
How did I get sponsored?
Well, you see.
Yeah, you see, Anger's one of my good friends.
How did I miss?
sitting next
Or what
to
did I
me.
miss? How did I miss?
Milky.
Jesus.
I think this might be our first one.
I think so, yeah. God, that's gonna be nice art.
Look forward to that one. 9 Poseidon. Non-hollow. Looks very nice. 9 Porcelain.
See the textures on the cards?
Hollow Ariel.
Is that all of them now?
I think that might be all of them.
Yeah. Well, that's done. Yolk. Have we gotten a yolk?
No.
That's crazy art. Those bottom eyes are a lot. That is a lot. A 9 Heavenly and then a Hollow Freak Lot.
You can never escape Heavenly.
And not. Pretty privilege. God, that's crazy.
Another critical condition. Another GG Easy. And another 9 Porcelain. Followed by, we did it.
Jesus. Oh my, are you kidding, dude? That's crazy. The first box. I've opened, I don't know what I opened like 6 or 7 boxes of the first set and I never got a 10 Shylily.
Where the
I
fuck?
get some e-cards.
Chat, where the hell's my bottle opener? Good night, Matt. Rest well. The ultra rares have pretty textures. Can I show the cards that you got? Can I, the picture that you sent me, can I pull it up? These issues alone would tell me not to buy their stuff, Lamau. I don't know, man. I feel that. God, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find a bottle opener. Surely this will work. Why are you slapping me? Oh God. We did it. Holy shit. Okay. All right, back to the
Sides.
So on the wheel well, I've got these 2 pieces. I think they
tied into the seat belts, but they're kind of taking up a lot of room. I was thinking about cutting them off, and then I'm thinking
Okay, no
sparks
worries,
and a
man.
mess. Then I thought, let's try with a sledgehammer. I just did that side, so it works.
Oh.
Problem solved.
So check this out. I got all my nailers
I mean, I guess that
installed.
works. You could also
So
just,
I did
you know,
with these is cut them to size
couldn't she just use the oscillating tool to take that off?
and then attach them with that heavy duty construction adhesive. They'll be dry by tomorrow and I can start building out the bed. And then over here I've got nailers too. I'm gonna build a box here. I was just kind of messing around with my fridge and placement of things. So
Thank you, Anger. If
making
you can still
progress.
hear me,
I'm in the phase of
that's
insulation on the
wild.
walls now. So I'm using this insulated duct covering. This is what it is. Frost King duct insulation. So it's got the aluminum side and then just a little bit of a tacky side. It's not overly sticky, so it's. And I'm using.
What the oh, she's using more of that wool. I'm sorry. Hold on. We'll go back. We'll go back. I was distracted.
I'm gonna build a box here. I was just kind of messing around with my fridge and placement of things, so making progress.
I'm to the phase of insulation
Oscillate
on the
this,
walls now,
Jesus.
so I'm using this insulated.
Chat, I got Topo Chico. I don't normally get Topo Chico, but if you get Topo Chico and then you get like those like Mio water flavor things and you put that in the Topo Chico, it's like a soda. helicopter, dude. And they had a special on Topo Chico at the supermarket when I went the other day. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I haven't had these in a minute.
Duct covering. This is what it is. Frost King duct insulation. So it's got the aluminum side and then just a little bit of a tacky side. It's not overly sticky, so it's really nice to mold. And then I'm using my sheep's wool, and I'm gonna stuff it into every crevice that I can get it into. It's gonna help with sound deadening also, but obviously insulating those spaces in the crevices.
I'm really curious how this actually goes like long term. You are never going to be able to get that out of there. That is just in there forever.
That I can't get to. So I'll just do the best I can.
Oh, okay. We're gonna look at the pictures that Moon sent. Oh. Okay, pretty. Wow, yeah, you're right. There's a lot of texturing on those. Wow. Yeah, that's kind of impressive. I was not expecting the shiny to go that hard on those cards. Even the backs are textured. That's kind of crazy. How much were those cards? I guess she hopes the van rots out before the installation.
Okay, let me show you what I have here. So I've covered everything in that duct insulation, and then I've used some of this aluminum tape to tape things together, although it seems like it doesn't really want to stick as well to the duct insulation as it does just pure metal. But anyway, so that's gonna cover places like this, and I think that's where the gas tank is. And then behind here on these flat panels, that's gonna help with the sound deadening too, and also the insulation. And then I've put the sheep wool and my nailers, which I installed yesterday.
I just wonder how much this insulation is really going to help when you have a bunch of big ass windows on this van. Like, if you add some like sound deadening, add some like Dynamat to this, some sound deadening, some foam insulation, put some plywood over it, like bing bang boom. I think you're probably just as good as you are with this wool. because I mean, like you're just, this is never going to be that well insulated. It's just not. You know where the gas tank is? Kind of important to know. Yeah, you don't want to put a nail through that, or a screw rather.
Yesterday with the super heavy duty construction adhesive.
Go for around 20 per box.
My cladding.
Interesting.
I have a beautiful tongue and groove cladding that's going up here, and then this will be little
Glass is far less heat conductive than metal, so it will help.
This has been very time consuming. I still have to do this side. So that sucks, but hey, look over here. This is what I'm going to put on the van walls, and I'll probably only need like this one pack. It is 14 square feet of coverage. This was $20 at Menards. It's a knotty spruce planking. This is tongue and groove, but it's only 1/4 inch thick. So that means it's going to have some flexibility if there's any little ribs in the van that it needs to go over. I think I've got everything so it can be fairly straight with my nailers, but you want something light and you want it to be a little bit flexible. So I'm so excited to see how this is going to look. It's going to really dress up the van.
Do I want some?
And tongue and groove is my favorite.
I mean, I'm all for
It's
opening
just
up
really easy to put up.
whatever cards
And you
on
just
stream.
need,
But
a brad nailer. It goes up really quick and easy. I'm using 5/8 brad nails.
they have Derpy? I would assume that they do.
I will say it is hard just operating on your knees without being able to stand up.
Oh, she's using the
Hard on the back,
wool.
that's for sure.
At this point, I decided to switch gears and was not building a bed, but was going to build a giant cubby on that side. I'll explain more later.
Literally don't know what I would do without this multi-tool. But this whole thing is just one big mod. Moment by moment, it's figuring things out as I go. So we're getting this wall done. It's coming along.
Is that just
The
like
whole
a
reason for building out this van was
varnish?
to have lots of floor space for my dogs to roam around while we traveled. And so, with that in mind, I decided to go very minimalist and not build a bed. When I needed to sleep, I would just pull out a cot and deploy it on the floor.
All right, I just took the bolt out of this seatbelt return, but I can't. Oh, there we go.
Oh my god. Gel knee pads are great. Yeah, no, I actually have some knee pads as well, and like I have had to god, that sounds so sus, but I've had to break them out many times working on stuff, and it's such a fucking lifesaver. It's such a fucking lifesaver. Mine aren't even the nice gel ones. Mine are literally just foam, and like the difference between just any knee pads and none is like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I was gonna use a hammer, but brute strength.
My only worry about using something like an Astrovan is like it's not very big. They're not huge. And also they just may not be tall enough, dude. It may not be tall enough for me to sit down in there comfortably.
All right, so this side here is gonna be all covered up. This doesn't need anything but insulation because there's gonna be a build out here. Little kitchen area, basically.
It was time to dry fit and do final measurements on what I had envisioned for this side of the van. Okay, this I still have to build this out back here to cover this up. But this is done.
Why wouldn't you just
love
have it
So
cover all of it?
come up here. You can have this as a table, or you can lift it up, and there's a short space underneath. That's over the wheel well. And over here, this space is just like a big bin. This is just
covering like the gas tank area. So I can put my cot in there, my chair.
I don't really think you needed to cover the gas thingy, but okay.
All
right.
Like this is so deep. This is so much space. So it's just gonna be like a big open cubby, which I love for ease of access. And then you could actually use this as a little table, make your coffee in the morning, but there's also space there. Oh, so finally, that side is done. Look, I've got this side insulated. Now I'm gonna build the kitchen.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, look at this.
Why does she have a fucking turret in her front yard? What the fuck?
This is a leftover piece from my Vardo, but look, I just cut it and fit it into here. This is gonna be the end piece for my kitchen. Look at the curve, like it fits. So I'm gonna build everything around that.
Oh, that's true, Mac. That's up. Yeah.
Okay, I just cut a really basic back piece for this, and I stuffed more insulation in, and I'm gonna screw that in, and there's my back. Man, I really hate to put screws in this thing. I really do. It's so beautiful on the outside. I think I might try to put some coming on the other way. I just don't want to put holes in that beautiful wood. Okay, super excited how that turned out.
Nice.
It's really solid. And there's no
I'll say you could just clamp it with that
marks
adhesive
this
on it.
side.
and-
So what I ended up doing was screwing and gluing, but doing it from behind, one little L bracket. So I've got lots of screws going in this way. It is really solid. So
Somebody that doesn't know what that is going to grab the top of that to like get into the van and just break that shit in half. Like somebody is going to assume that that is more structural than it is, and like yeah.
this,
Screwing from behind is truly the cleanest way. God damn it, Langler.
this is my counter.
Ah, the clicks of using the wrong size
covers
driver
up
bit. Yeah.
The wheel well. And then over here, space for my water jugs in my sink. So now I've got to cut the access doors on this side to access these shelves. My countertop, I've already got cut out. It's on its second coat of spar urethane on the top, and then I can place that. Drill a hole for the sink and do all that yet, but let's get to this part. It's looking so good.
Just that slice of live wood would have been a lot of her budget. Yeah. Maybe she got it herself. Fuck you, dude. let me introduce you to my $100,000 mill setup.
That's so difficult. Couldn't make any offcuts because this is gonna be doors, so.
Gosh, she seemed really emotionally damaged by that.
Okay,
Jesus.
that was way more involved than I had hoped it would be. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Beautiful.
My
Now I'll
dad
get the
goes to
spar
auctions
urethane
hoping to
on it.
buy himself a sawmill. That would be actually sick to have. God, she
Yeah, roll
really
that.
sounded like she went through it, making those two holes in that
Okay.
wood and putting hinges on them.
This finished.
Ranimus, welcome.
Fits great. I didn't have it long enough, so I had to do this piece of pine that Dave milled. It's the same thickness, so it works out good.
I was kidding. I was fucking kidding about the mill. I was fucking kidding about the mill. But my bad. My bad. No fucking shot. That's crazy. It only makes remote sense for him because of the hundreds of acres of woodlot. Yeah, it's like if you have just a bunch of property with wood on it, that you could mill down and make shit with it, that would be so fucking cool to have. God, it'd be so cool to have. Why does this woman sound tired after making holes? It happens to the best of us, dude. Sometimes it just be that way.
But here's my conundrum. The original sink I bought for this is a small one, but it's still like, it's too big. So
And I don't know.
Bowl in the house.
Honestly, she was kind of soldiering through all this. I don't know why. I don't know why she was so got by that. Like, chair update, they refunded. Wait, what happened, Moon? What happened? I need to get caught up on the chair situation. I think I've missed a couple chapters. Aunt Mabel's property has all the trees. Aunt Mabel was not even my father. Oh, I see.
I think I can convert into a sink and just caulk it in so it's secure. And then I've got my USB powered water pump. I have a drain kit and everything. It's just more work, and this just is taking so long. But this is like what I've had in my mind. So switching gears is like, what if I just didn't do any of it? Like,
I ordered a chair to get sent to me only to suddenly have to pick it up. Wow, fuck that. That's crazy. Yeah. No, I'm glad you got refunded. That sucks.
I could just screw this down and be done. Keep water under there and call it good. I don't know. We'll see.
So I mean I feel like I would do slightly more planning, even in an approachable build, than what she has done here. She is truly winging this shit. She is truly like looking at the situation and improvising her way through this process. And I respect that. I feel like it's actually gone pretty well so far. There are some things that are some head scratchers that we've experienced along the way, but yeah, I don't know what I expected for this video, but there's a lot of shooting from the hip. Bowl sink goals. Money not in this account yet, though. This weekend, I hope it processes quickly.
Well,
man.
I went ahead and tried to make a sink out of this bowl. It didn't really go that well.
Oh.
That's just kind of freaking me out.
Look at the burn. That
Okay.
bit is fucked. The whole saw, I guess,
That's
is
why I'm
fucked.
doing the bowl first, because I'm like, if I ruin the bowl, why put a hole in my beautiful countertop?
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Okay. I just had a great idea.
Okay.
We're scrapping this. I got a better idea.
Okay, what's that?
Okay, here's the new plan. My pump, I'm gonna mount right here. The water's gonna be under here.
Okay.
When I need hands-free water, I'll have this little shelf right here. This is a pop-up shelf bracket. And when it's not in use, it just folds down.
I don't hate that idea.
I'm gonna get a shorter one, and there you go. I'll just put
Okay.
a bowl here. I can wash my hands or whatever, and then I'll just put it away. And that makes life so much more simple. Not gonna mess up this beautiful, beautiful countertop, and that works just fine. So that's what's happening. Now I'm moving on. This just makes me happy.
Yeah,
This turned out
Mac,
so good. I'm
you're
gonna put a little
100% right
piece of
about that.
walnut here, and that'll hold the doors.
Home Depot bucket.
It just looks gorgeous. Probably put a little shelf or, things here to catch things.
but oh my goodness, this is gonna work so good. Yeah, easy solution. So I decided I wanted a backsplash on the counter. Isn't that gonna be pretty? I'll sit in front of the window. I like it.
I like that you can see the corgis just in the background.
Okay,
I keep
area
noticing them in her shots.
Is done. About this. Look at that. You can wash up, you can do whatever. Turn that off. Just dump it out. It's way
Yeah,
easier
it'd be cool
than
to
the
like
sink
mill
setup I had. Plus this could be used for something
a
else.
recessed
and you
area into that countertop where
just, you
your
just fold it down.
sink would be a little bit
That
more
is a
secure, but
perfect
yeah.
solution. I'm so happy. And this is the other thing I did late last night about midnight. I decided I wanted like a backsplash, a decorative backsplash. And so I did that. So the kitchen is basically done. I just need to hang up some stuff and like just figure out things, but oh, so happy. Okay, just cut the trim piece. Oh, look how good that looks. Yay. All right, screw that in. It ain't pretty back here, but that looks good.
I feel like you could reuse the actual
Awesome.
trim.
I also got my curtains
maybe I'm
up.
wrong.
Those came from my yurt build. I didn't end up using them, so
Oh god.
that'll be good to cover it up at night. But look at that. Look at that. Let's get it screwed in. Nice. Well, I couldn't put it off any longer. I needed to build a box to cover the back AC unit and get the DC plug.
So $500 build if you already own a $700 fridge, a $14,000 sawmill setup, and wool insulation sponsorship. Yep. Now I think like if I actually do pull the trigger on something like this, I think it's going to be like, you know, $5,000 van and like hopefully $5,000 budget, you know? I feel like that's realistic. That's realistic and not too insane.
Plug spot ready. It was a lot of tedious fitting and refitting to get the screen just right, and then I needed to decide how I was going to attach the DC plug, which was another cutout and more measurements. For that, I ended up screwing it into the back of the spot that I cut out in the wood. Okay, let's check this. So ready to have this part done. I'm just kind of dreading it.
She'll have to be on her knees if she wants to wash her hands. Let that sink in. Anyway, I'm glad she didn't saw the wood first. That would have sucked.
Okay, there's my mark. Yay! Get this freaking thing done. Okay, finally got this piece done. And
Why not one of those 20, do you mean 20 million or 20 meter campers? I was talking about this with my mom earlier, and she's like, well, you sure you don't want to just buy like a used Class C camper? And I'm like, it's not really what I'm going for here. And like a lot of those are just really like shit.
trying to figure out how to actually
way too expensive.
secure it, because I really don't have. What are you doing? You're so dirty. You're so dirty. Yeah, happy dirty girl. I don't have a great way to secure this. Everything is just no access. I put a little nailer here, but like I can't get to it. I don't know, but it's looking so good. Okay, got that in. Got one more thing. I got this big gap here, just this grossness. So I'm gonna put a piece there. She'll be done, I think. I did this one last night. It's got 2 coats.
Okay, so she is going
Clean that
to
up a little.
that
Looks a little nicer.
That does help, I think.
It's like a little threshold. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. So glad this is done.
So I ended up screwing it one here, and then I went inside and screwed into the cabinet that way. Doggo's partying before it gets too
Wait, where
hot
does she
today.
sleep? Just on a cot. Or just like put a mattress
Come on,
down.
puppies.
I don't know. Maybe she elaborates on that, but we'll see.
After everything was said and done,
Would have been fine. There we go. Think.
Oh,
So I'm just basically done. I have some ideas for the outside. So I got these big vinyl stickers. Never done this.
these large vinyl graphics are not easy or beginner friendly, so I did screw up and have to start over.
So I'm piecing it together because the first one I just trashed. So I tore it off the vehicle. I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay.
So if you look at this hood, it is not good. The rest of the van is really not bad, but this hood and this side right here, severely oxidized, and I don't know what's up with this. So I'm gonna paint it matte black
oh,
and cover
yeah.
up this ugliness.
Yeah, no, that's great.
So I'm just gonna hit it with some steel wool, clean it up.
Oh, good. That's excellent. I love matte black stuff that doesn't match anything else. And prepping my surfaces by just rubbing the shit out of them with steel wool. I feel like it wouldn't be that difficult to just go ask for a paint matched like spray paint can. And okay.
It up, and then I'm gonna spray paint it. And yes, Dave and I have spray painted cars before. Whole cars, not just the hood.
Yeah, no, there's nothing
Ends up
wrong
turning
with that.
out
I'm just
okay.
questioning
I'd like to see
the
people
matte
in Sprinter
black.
vans pull this off. Well, I take that back. I haven't done anything yet, so let's wait till it turns out before I start insulting fancy Sprinter van people. There we go. She's prepped. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
rallying, cooling down. Hey, get out of the way. So it's all prepped. I got low profile, non-reflective finish, matte finish for cars. Great for racing stripes, grills, spoilers, and accessories. This is our golden ticket.
None of those things was body panels of your vehicle. But pop off.
Get right here to make this van look like new. Better than new, actually.
Oh,
So here we
okay.
go. The key is swish, swish, swish. Not you gotta pulse. You gotta pulse the tip. Okay, this is all or nothing.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, let that dry. We have like a new van.
Well, there you have it. This is my 2004 Chevy Astro van camper conversion build out. I would estimate I would have to add up the receipt.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That does. That.
You got to do as she says, Beast. Pulse the tip.
I'm gonna fucking pass, dude. I'll be honest. That looks better than I thought it was gonna look. But you can see in the hood that there's certainly. I think the sprays were a little bit too quick there. Let's see here. Hold on. This dude, I've been watching a lot of Tom's content recently, and I think it's absolutely incredible. Like absolutely incredible. And this motherfucker can spray paint a car. Like, it's kind of crazy the work that he does spray painting a vehicle. And I don't think he has ever referenced pulsing the tip. I think this one has some. This one is funny because he spray paints it the wrong color. But
welcome back to the Tom's Refurb Trade Up Challenge.
Bardane, it's good to see you, dude.
Trade up car yet? This 75 Camaro powered by a Cam 5.3 LS. This car is badass. Let me give you a full rundown on the car and also a refresher on the rules for this trade up challenge, because I feel like you might be getting a little confused. You know how you get. Dumbass. In the most recent trade-up video, I traded my Chevy Caprice PPV for this 1975 Camaro that has a 1970 front clip swap. The car is powered by a 5.3 LM7 LS engine with a Summit Racing camshaft. The engine is controlled using a Fitech
Okay, that's just the one that he got. Hold on. Where's the episode where he actually paints this one? But yeah, Bernane, how you doing? Yes.
Last week, I traded my LS swapped Camaro for this 427 big block 4-speed 69 Corvette, and in this video, I'm gonna make it look as cool as possible with a $500 budget, which means I'm probably gonna use spray paint and parts that I find off Marketplace. So if you really love Corvettes, keep watching. The birds are loud. Let's get to work.
I fucking love his comedic timing and the editing on this channel just go so well together. And the character that he plays is a little bit obnoxious, but if you watch his content for long enough, like, you understand that it is a character. Good night, Bardane. Rest well.
It is an entire week later, and this priceless American classic is currently soaking wet.
Okay. So let's get to the spray painting part. Hold on.
I'll let cameraman keep standing on that, and I'll think about it. Covers this surface right here. What do you think? Is that a good improvement? If I self-tapped it on and painted it, wouldn't it look great? I think it would look really good. I don't know. Big, gaping, multi-layer holes or a barely noticeable, beautifully fabricated aluminum cover. I'll let cameraman keep standing on that, and I'll think about it. Mirror number 2. Looking fabulous. I've decided I want to make use of this super ugly hood issue. I have that aluminum plate I've fabbed up. Got this area loosely taped off, and I'm just going to be priming it right now. I'm worried about filler priming.
Good luck, Ivy.
The main.
Anyways, here's them prepping it, and then
Final coat of primer on that. I'm not even going to bother sanding it because this is going to look ugly either way. We are currently all hands on deck getting this car ready for base coat. Everybody's hitting it with 800 grit on all the prime surfaces. I'm taking 80 grit and going around the door jambs and little gaps that have some Bondo sticking out of them from the previous owner. And I'm smoothing it out with the 80 grit and a good tape job. It should look fine. So we're gonna keep on sanding.
This is not steel wool.
It turns out the primered front end, not nice. There are a couple little cracks, and there are lots of weird blemishes, and it's far from perfect. Very far from perfect. But we've hit it with 800 grit, so now let's tape it off, prep it, and paint it. All right, I am currently scuffing all the portions that will be hit with paint or clear coat. I'm putting bags over the wheels so we don't get any paint on them. I am also scuffing. This thing is all taped off and ready to go, so Josh and I are hitting with the dry wipe first. Let me reiterate, this is not going to look that good because we have done just about zero body work. I'm relying on whatever the previous owner did, and what he did, from what I can see, is not good. So there are a lot of serious imperfections, but This car is full of imperfections, and if I wanted to make it perfect, it would cost a lot of money and a lot of time. So now it is time for a prep all. This thing is going to look mediocre. Can't wait.
I love the honesty.
It is time for base coat. Like I said earlier, I have paint match and a spray can that we got mixed up at a local shop. I have 4 cans of this, 4 cans of
Which is something that you can do.
clear, and hopefully it looks really, really nice when it's done. You've seen me do it 1,000 times before, but basically, when I'm painting with this base coat, I'm gonna try and go just past the primer line to cover up all the body work that's been done, and then I'm gonna run the clear coat all the way up to the tape lines. And I was planning on wet sanding it, but the rest of the paint is so bad on this car, and I think the fender body work is so horrible, not done by me, by the previous owner, that it doesn't really matter. So let's start spraying.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, and then compare it to.
Here we go. The key is swish, swish, swish. Not you gotta pulse. You gotta pulse the tip. Okay, this is all or nothing.
Yep. Now and then.
Okay, let's.
Same, DJ, same. Hope you're doing well, dude. Long strokes from edge to edge, not segments. Yup.
First coat done. I ran into a problem where this paint clogged up literally 3 tips in a row. So I ended up taking a tip off of one of the clear coat cans, and it seems to hold up all right. I need to again reiterate, this is not gonna look great, and I'm starting to get anxious that we didn't buy enough paint, but I guess we'll see. Yeah.
Later.
It's not that bad. If I were to sand the, but that looks like a darker burgundy. But
They spray painted it, and it wasn't their fault. I think the shop labeled it wrong because they had 2 reds that they had mixed. Anyways, look at this shit. Look at this. That is spray paint. That is spray paint, dude.
Cameraman, what are all these objects outside to our right? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. You'll have to check out the Patreon for those.
Like, is it perfect? No. Is it a different color than the other parts that he didn't paint because it is actually the wrong color? Yes. But like, damn, that's pretty crazy. God, it's so obvious right there. That's so crazy. It's so unfortunate. Now how well can he do with primer and a paintbrush? No. He needs the steel wool technique.
That dry. We have like a new
But yeah,
van.
Tom is a fucking wizard with spray
Well, there
paint.
you have
Dude.
it.
It's crazy.
This is my 2004 Chevy Astrovan camper conversion build out. I would estimate
Being totally fair to this though, the black looks better than I thought it was going to. I really do wish that it had been applied more with Tom's method, but she spray painted the wiper blades too. It looks like her arms and this trim, and it does look way better.
I would have to add up the receipts, but I think I spent less than $500.
This is going to look so bad. It shows the best paint job I've ever seen. That's Tom. That's Tom.
On this whole build. A lot of it was just my time. Took me 11 days.
The Corgi Peeker.
But really, the materials were very, very minimal. If you want a deep dive tour of the finished van, I'll put the link to that video below. And in the next video, we're taking this thing on the road all the way from Michigan to Alaska. See you then.
No, I think we saw it. That's actually pretty legit. I like that. There's, I mean, like for an improvised plan as you go kind of build, that's pretty sick. I would sleep in the back of that. There's plenty of room for a cot. But where's the bed thing then? Like the mattress? I'm pretty sure she just puts a cot or a sleep. Like that was the whole. You missed me talking about this in the beginning. I'm saying that like I kind of like the idea of making like a day camping setup or like car camping setup that's like, oh, I just put like a sleeping pad down in the back and just sleep in it like that. Like an air mattress in the back, sleep in it like that. So minimal sheep wool pallets. Yes, that's the plan. Is I just bring my $700 of wool out and make a pad with that. Where's the cot stored though? I think that I would opt for an air mattress, and it would probably go in either like a roof box or like just a duffel bag that's for that. I think I would have a bit more storage built out somewhere, like a little bit more than this. But yeah, like one side of van would be streaming setup. And then other side would be like she has like a very, very simplistic water setup, that kind of thing. I know where you can get finished wool for less. I think foam insulation would have been better in this case. I don't know. I'm not a fucking expert, but under 500 for sure. Yeah, I'm just as sus, Boops. I'm just as sus. But I mean, seriously, like, okay, here, hold on. Well, I don't really want the Target link because it's going to be like, here's where you live. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not going to dox the piss out of myself. I don't think. Hold on. Okay, here we go. God, these are way too much. If you got the $14,000 sawmill and the sponsorships giving you free material, sure, under $500. Yep. I don't need live wood shit in mine. I just don't need that. That's just not what I'm after. Why are these all so fucking expensive, dude? Oh, here we go. Here we go. $12.99. Here we go. 10-inch bed height. $12.99. 2,300 of them sold, or 2,300 reviews. 3K in the past month. This shit right here. Perfect. Beautiful. Wonderful. Incredible. That'll sleep fantastic. And it doesn't have to be some ridiculous like convertible bed storage system thing that's like, it's like, yeah, is it kind of annoying that you have to blow that up every night? Sure. It takes 5 minutes. Dude, I use a 2-person inflatable bed with foam inside. It inflates itself partly. Yeah, I mean, you could literally just have one of those sleeping pad things, like the self-inflating ones. Like, yeah, you could just sleep in a sleeping bag in the back of this thing. And in fact, I probably would just do that sometimes. But, you know, it is what it is. But But what I'm curious about now is I wonder I wonder what I could find here. What these look like for sale around me. Oh my God, this one's $16,000. And it's at a Hyundai dealership, dude. That's crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get some of these pulled up. No, not just a Chevrolet car. Okay, make, model, trim. Could go even further back and get a G20. Make a model. God, there's just not many at the moment. God, that one's 10 grand too. Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you, Craigslist. Fucking Christ. That $10 one we got in Vegas is still a winner. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah, weighted blankets are so good. Okay, let's look at a $16,000 Astrovan. Holy fuck. That's crazy. What do you mean this is a good deal? That's insane. 25 pounds. Nice. Stone Creek, thank you to check in. Oh, so this is more of a conversion van. Okay. Although it would be kind of nice to get the extra roof space for sure. I wonder how worth that would be. It is crazy. 16 grand for that. You gonna make a home van thing? No, I don't really want it to be a home. I want it to be like a car camping, like mobile stream thing. This is also too much, but how many miles are on this? 165K. This is like exactly what I'm talking about, though. There's no pictures of the interior. I love that for us. Not trying to go full Pippa. I'm not trying to live in it. But I think it would be a cool project to share. Like we could get some quality streams out of it, and then it would be a lot of fun to actually like go car camping in something like this. It's like I've got the time, and I've always wanted to make content like Mav does, or Steve Wallace does, or like, there's a lot of content creators that I watch that do this kind of thing. And it's like, why would I not take a stab at it? First project on the Wasp channel? Nah, it'd probably be a main channel thing. Price includes $2,661 delivery. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'll come pick it up. We're good on that. Surprised Anger is not trying to talk you into buying one of the Mercedes vans for this. Well, we funny enough, we actually do know of one that would be a good candidate for this kind of thing, but I don't know. Again, I want it to be. So many. Part of the reason why I like Tom's refurb is the fact that it's actually like approachable content, whereas like your Cletus McFarlane's and a lot of the YouTube content that I watch these days, it's gotten so far out of like spec from realistic that I want to get something that's like, oh, I got an inexpensive version of a van and I made it like a car camping mobile, and like it's something that most people could do. I know a guy who knows places to camp. Crazy, right, Nerdy? That'd be nuts. But wouldn't it be cool, like, if you could get me in touch with that guy, and like I had this, and I could like make a stream event out of traveling there and documenting my journeys and like getting to hang out and stuff? That'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised there's not more available. Hold on, let me check for something. Yeah, I see some examples of these for anywhere from a couple thousand to 15. What's the problem with this one? Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that's kind of gutted. Let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on. No, it wants me to fucking log in. I don't want to do that. Shut the fuck up. 10K for a car is a steal nowadays. Not when you know how to work on them and people to help you work on them. He's kind of a dick. It happens. Is there actual audio on this? Oh. Yeah, this one's three grand, supposedly. 51K on it. My Mercedes have been 3K or less yet. Yeah, I don't hate this. That's not a color that I would have chosen to paint it at all, but you know. Yeah, so that's what $3,000 will get you. It's Sahara tint colored. Yeah. Let me see what else I can find on here. This looks like damn near identical to the one in the video that we just watched. Hold on. Let me look at this. Dude, the amount of self-tappers in that dash is concerning. It would be nice to get one that's a little bit less already fucked with. Like, genuinely would be nice to get one that's a little bit less fucked with. Okay. Here is 5,600 or best offer. No problems at all. AC and heat work good. Oh, we get 3 pictures. We get 3 fucking pictures. Hey, maybe that's why it hasn't been bought in the past 6 fucking weeks, you dick. 5,600 our best offer, 107K miles, no problems at all. Heat work good. Y'all send offers willing to trade. No interior at all. It looks like there still is one. Yeah, it looks like there's still stuff back there. Okay, let's see what else there is. I mean, that's like ballpark range of what I think would be acceptable to spend on one. Let's see. I do like the extra headroom though, from the one that's been kind of gutted, very gutted. Okay, wait, hold up. Oh God, dude. Oh God. Hold on. Hold on. It's from Jinx, Oklahoma, dude. This paint scheme, I fucking love it. I actually love it. This one is older than I had been talking about. It's an 88. Oh my God, dude. The fucking paint on the interior. Oh, the unholy shit that has probably gone down in this van. It probably smells fantastic in here. If you want, I'm within driving distance of this listing's location. Maybe, boops. Okay. Manufactured in Baltimore. Whoa. Original curtains, blinds, carpet, good tires, painted wheels, seats have always been covered since we bought it. They look like the original corduroy in good condition, but I can't get a good look at what they're like underneath. Problem running, of course. We replaced the distributor. Oh God, it's carbed. Of course it is. I mean, being this old. Oh boy. Oh boy. It is very cool, and I do have faith that we could do so. God, I fucking love the top. Oh my God, this is terrifying, bro. All these fucking screws, some with visible rust. Oh boy, that may be a bit too much of a basket case for me. Oh no, this one has a fucking AutoZone hood scoop on it. Hold on. Oh my fucking God, what have they done to it? What have they done to it? Oh, oh my God. Well, I mean, it does have a fucking spoiler though, so that's pretty sick. Bro, somebody took the fucking work van to AutoZone and went nuts. Somebody from my townhouse complex got one of those 6 scoops on his 1.5 liter CRV. God damn, dude. Time for a subathon for driving streams. Yeah, no, I mean, for real, that could happen. Put it on the throne. We'll see. I may just change the car one to camper van of some sorts. I don't know what we'll call it. Okay, let me find one that's not complete fucking garbage. Oh my hold on, chat. We're not beating the allegations with this one. We're not beating the allegations with this one. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god, it's got Super Saiyan Sonic and Tails on it. The Wolverine door is insane. Holy shit. Is that Spooderman? Bro, the Sonic mural actually goes kind of hard. Scrooge McDuck is a crazy choice, and then Gumball. Nah, you need this for $3,800. Go fuck yourself, dude. I can't even tell what's going on with that front end, man. It's got a droopy ass face, and I don't even know how I don't even know how the fuck that happened. Can I call you the Big Cream? Jesus Christ. $10 final offer. Fuck. Okay. That's crazy. Let's okay. Okay, what about an Astro LS minivan? This one's a 2000. Okay, hold up. A little bit of body damage to it. We'll see what's going on with this one. How many pictures does it have? Ah, good. It's got 612 miles. God, that's dusty. Holy fuck. Runs and drives cold air clean title. God, yeah, the interior of that one is what the fuck happened in that bro? It is like proven that if all you do is literally clean your car, like just give it a decent wash and dress it up the tiniest bit, it will sell for more. The audacity to post quite possibly the dustiest fucking Astrovan I've ever seen in my life. Like, you cannot be that far from a garden hose, dude. You cannot. This one has 316,000 miles on it, dude. Okay, hold up. No, that's an 88. God damn, dude. That's just a little bit too old. I don't really want an 88. It's $3,000, though. It looks clean. God, I really fucking wish some of these had more pictures. Oh my fucking God, dude. Look at this shit. Look at the fucking gauges on this. Holy. That's actually so sick, though. That is actually so sick. Almost 69,420 miles. Yeah. True. Wait, hold up. What is this? What are you? What's wrong with you? Holy shit, a Safari? Yeah. Okay, what's up with this one? $3,000. Oh, it only has 3 pictures. Fuck off with your 3 pictures, dude. They handle like battleships? Oh, yeah, for sure. You learned to drive in one? Yeah, I'm talking about getting one and turning it into like a car camping slash like mobile streaming studio. Holy fucking Christ, dude. Mac, what the hell is this? This is an ice cream van too. Bro, what is this website? You got to Eep. Rest well, Moon. Thank you for hanging out. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. This thing is unhinged. This thing is actually unhinged.
Hello, I'm Eric Norman with Used Vending. I founded the company in 1998 and launched our site in February of 1999.
Huh?
I wanted to give you an idea
Bro,
why this company...
Cease. Do not autoplay. Holy fucking Christ, I want this. Chat. Oh my God. I want to put this in my fucking garage, dude. That's crazy. How much is this? They want $2,700 for this. Holy shit, that's huge. Top tier man cave piece? Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
Hello, I'm Eric Norman
Bitch,
with Used Vending.
you autoplay every time I reload a page? Please, fuck off. Oh my God. I just want a vending machine. I really do. What I really want is I want the cold drinks vending machine from Counter-Strike. I just want a vending machine with that display. Oh my God. Can I, okay, hold up. How can I sort this? Don't you dare start talking again, dude. This website is unhinged. No, I don't want, how do I sort you, dude? The fuck? No, I don't want to fucking sign in either, dude. Select category. Vending machines. Healthy? No, I'm good. Snack? No. Soda? Yes. I don't want to fucking search by zip code. Fuck off. All right, I guess we don't get to. Dude, they've got some great shit on here. Oh my God. Oh, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Holy fuck. Oh, it's a Mercedes. I don't know, but DJ needs this for sure. Here's a short bus that we could get. Okay, but what drivetrain is in this? Huh? 2005 Econoline. God, that's so descriptive.
Hey, are we traveling the world with this one, Choo Choo Boys?
I mean, a short bus would be fun too, for sure. I mean, maybe I could find a short bus that would be inexpensive. I mean, they usually are less expensive, right? This is a fucking Jeep. Oh my God, dude. Nah. This thing must be an absolute nightmare. It has a Jeep steering wheel and it says gas engine Toyota. $100 miles on it, powered by a Toyota gasoline engine with manual transmission. Huh? Of course this shit is in Florida. Yeah. But is it street legal? Somehow I fucking doubt it. We got another fucking train, dude. How much was the last one? I didn't even pay attention. Hold on. This is 63,000. I gotta go back. $121,000 for that. $121,000. You'll pick it up for me? No, the fuck you won't. You will stay the hell away from that. I want nothing to do with it. That is insane. Holy fuck. That Gatorade is so intense. All right. Some of these are actually incredible. Like genuine. No, God, dude, I'm so bad at this. Some of these are like, yeah, it's a food truck. Meanwhile, literally just like this one, deadass still says school bus on it. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. It's a whole ass stage. What the fuck? Pull up to a con in that bad boy. I think the asking price of $83,000 is a little bit steep, but maybe I'm just out of my mind. Oh my fucking God, that was loud. It probably wasn't that loud for you guys, but Jesus Christ, I'm deaf. Bro, they 100% used, oh, this is on Rumble. Christ. They used some like AI detecting sensor technology or something. Look at this shit. What is it? What the fuck are you censoring? What the fuck are you, what the This jingle is like offensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Why are you just censoring him? Right. Yeah, Mac. 100% agreed. Oh, there's a little sitting area in the front. Wow, it's like a green room. That's crazy.
Yeah, so we had over 30 people confirmed, but we had at the event less than seven. Seriously,
who the fuck asked you?
We have 6 people.
Rumble, stop auto playing. That's crazy. Yeah, this website goes way harder than I thought it was going to. Like way harder than I thought it was going to. Wait, hold up. No. Show me food. Okay. Fucking Christ, dude. Okay. I don't even know who the fuck Clay Clark is. God. That's my truck? Hell yeah, dude. Okay. All right. That's It is actually making me hungry though. But what the fuck is this? It's a mobile barber shop? Holy shit. Bro, you want $100,000 overhead for a barber shop, a mobile barber shop. Where the fuck are you gonna put this, dude? And what is this oh, it's it's clippers. Ah, I see. I see. Clippers, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my god. You did an event for him once? Great pay? Absolutely horrible event. Live video work. Gotcha. That's crazy. You're better off for it? I'm just going to put it up myself, start eating. Imagine you get a cut and you hit a speed bump. God, I fucking hope it's not moving. Jesus. Oh, I'm so glad that it remembered the volume.
Here's some heavy duty steps that could be transported and attached to the back of that basket.
What the fuck are those?
This could be used as one station here. Trash can. Curtains blocking.
Oh, is that alligator skin curtains? God damn, we are classing up the joint.
Stabilizers, so it does not rock. Remotes for the lighting. TV. One TV. This could be another station. Here's the main station with TV.
This is certainly an idea, dude.
And license.
Oh, it's still got a shitter. Oh my god, that wallpaper job is incredible. Wait, hold up. Is that also alligator skin wallpaper? Brother, please. I think it is. I am fucking stunlocked, dude. What an absolutely horrifying
The
bathroom.
main chair. This bench to the right is for additional seating.
Is the barbershop in Florida? Bayou Barbers? That's clever.
Cabin. This is the only section that is not done. You can see the security monitor there. Security camera here, watching the entryway and stations. There's another camera in the corner.
Bro, calling the interior of your barbershop camper like a section of it the entryway is crazy. Crazy.
Backup camera.
Nah, this is Louisiana stuff. Let's see.
In the case there's a night event. Here's the awning. As you can see, it's opening.
California, bro, we're all very wrong. Jesus. Okay, that was sure something. There's so much on here too. Oh, it's from like a state fair. I've seen like one of these before, like pretty much exactly that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think we're gonna call it there though. We kind of wandered on this stream. Yup. Kind of wandered on this stream, but it was a good time. It was a good time, and yup. Case was a night event. Yeah, let me get a 10 p.m. haircut. Yeah, from a fucking. I don't even know how to describe that situation. Can you imagine just being out and you're at like a food truck court and you're like, oh yeah, nah, it's right now is the time for a cut. You can't. I got 8 hours left of the drive. I am hungry. I'm going to get food and I'm going to stream in the morning. Dude, I'm hankering for a cut right now. For real. Okay, I'm going to try to stream tomorrow morning. We may try to get people together for Left 4 Dead. May not happen. Brainy just launched Wreckfest. What the fuck? Wreckfest would also be fun. We should do something like that. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Who the fuck are we gonna raid? Where's my Chatterino? The fuck is Pippa doing? Playing more Detroit Become Human. All right. The fuck is Wubby doing? Swimming in the Amazon, getting a penis fish, getting more than I bargained for, Paris girl with a baguette at home. Incredibly enlightening. The drive hasn't been extended to the road train. Yeah, right. Really, though, Anger, good luck with the rest of the drive. It was nice having you hang out. I'm assuming the Escalade did most of the driving. Oh, God. Juggernaut, I don't know what the fuck happened there, but your copy paste in my... Okay, there it goes. It's fixed. It was the 7TV emote loading. That was crazy. All right, I'm going to take y'all over to Mio. It looks like she's in a collab right now, but whatever. Massage seat going. Damn, dude. Tough. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow morning. We'll probably do some marbles and then some something. I don't know. You may see some interesting content from me in the next couple months. I don't know. I think I might. It's not looking good for getting the old job back or getting the background check thing situated. But you know, we're gonna see what's up, and it might be a good time making a run at some more bees touching grass content. Thank you for the pats. Thank you. But yeah. Thank y'all for hanging out. See y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, it's a long weekend for everybody. Well, not for everybody, but for us here in the States. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. Hope to see you tomorrow, and y'all be good. I will leave you with the $63,000 Florida train. Let's see some bees in Mio's chat. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Oh shit! Oh no!